Love that soundboard so much. Let me send out the tweet. And we are... There we go. Okay. Hello. Hello, blah, 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 blah. Hello, blah, blah. Hi. We are playing some more Our Life. Oh. Give me 1 second. What is this? What is this? What is this?
What's this? There's something in the air.
Oh, cute! Oh, hydrangea cupcakes.
Oh yeah.
I love hydrangeas. They're so pretty. It's
hydrangeas or hydrangeas?
I actually don't know how to pronounce it.
Me neither.
Maybe it could be like a tomato thing. Possible. Let me... My mouth is not opening. It's fine. It's fine. I was having some model issues earlier. Song can attest I was twitching.
Twitching even though we're on Twitch.
Yup. Twitching while we're on Twitch. It's more likely than you think. Hey, but yeah. Hey, Elio, I have a question. Yes. Yes, Skyercon.
Hi.
Oh, let me go into my reward queue and make sure stuff that doesn't fuck with collabs is disabled. Like, making me speak in Japanese. Okay. Let's see. Did you just bunk me?
I'm testing it out for you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, I have 2 questions. Oh, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good today. Today's been a pretty chill day. I've been kind of lazy today, to be honest. But I've been doing some work. I've been uploading some very old VODs. I need to do that more. Because I am almost at the expiration date for a lot of videos. So I'm like, I gotta hurry up and upload them. Let's see, is that... Okay, get rid of that. I'm fine with speaking in a woo speak. No singing a song. No Japanese only. No ASMR. And no low quality mic-chan. Okay, there we go. I think everything is good now. What expired? Song is right there. Hi Elio positive. Hi Song positive. Hi Baxter derogatory. Hey! Why do you sound nervous? I don't know. I feel like I've dealt with a certain person on Twitch that asks me a question and then redeems something. Think I'm gonna pop it, don't you, Elio? I can't do now. Huh. Yep, you can't do it. It has been disabled. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just been a very lazy day. Was having a lot of fun. Oh, thank you for the head pat song. Look, you're head patting me. Literally.
Because I have an extra hand coming out.
Yeah, you have an extra hand. Hold on, let me. There you go. How many times have I asked a question and then popped something for you to become so nervous? Enough times. That's how many. You're cooking something deviant. What are you doing? I'm so nervous. A lot of people keep saying that they're doing something with the Blade Runner thing I edited. I'm terrified. What are y'all working on? My time.
Something amazing, I assume.
I hope it's amazing and not traumatizing. Done it like 3 times. Well, I guess you have been doing it less times than you have been, or how do I word it? You've been doing it less times than you have not been doing it. So I guess that I will stop judging you. Fortunately, you'll be so upset at the Blade Runner meme I made for a future event. Uh-oh. Well, with that said, let's continue our life. You can see the game, right? Did I continue showing? Okay, good. I considered making an our life one, but I'm too lazy to look for the right image. What was it gonna be? I like that answer, Elio. Jackie, I think I know what you're doing, Shiloh. Elio, show Song the Dino meme Blade Runner. I think Song saw it. Cause Song
on Twitter.
Yeah, Song saw it on Twitter. Tell her the context. Someone had a dream that I broke into their house. Yeah, so someone on my Discord was like, I just had a dream that Elio broke into my house. And then they were like, I want the Blade Runner meme. And then I was like, okay, I'll go edit it. I'll go make an edit. And then I had like I put up the template, and then Leonix put Dinosaur King, and then I was like, I want someone to draw me having the face of Ryan Gosling, specifically so I could put it on that meme. And he did it.
I don't
No.
why, but, like...
I will not. I am not gonna give her the Dinosaur King context, no.
Oh, why? But when you said, like, someone dreamed of you breaking into their house, my brain automatically went to that one ASMR audio of, like, Dr. Phil trying to break into your house.
Oh my god! Have you seen the Scaramouche version of him? It's so good. I think Song is a bit quiet. Oh, hold on. Shibatta. Yeah, I forgot to do sound test today. Okay, let me...
Sorry.
It's all good. It's my fault. Okay, turn that down. Then turn Song up. Okay. Well, hopefully that wasn't too loud. You know the Goku version? I'm not sure I want to ask what that is. Because it's Leonix saying that. But anyway, we are on the beach eats. Oh, you think it's good? Okay, cool. Yeah, on the beach eats Nicki Minaj. I didn't hear you because it's too loud. I'm kidding, it's fine. Hours passed and the group had moved between different activities, some low-key and some more exhaustive. And the Baxter eats. Are you calling him a beach? He does beach. He's Ken. He's Kenough. For you, it was break time. Baxter agreed. You sat on your towel, sipping out some water, and he rested on his. Your friends were hard at work, burying Terry's full body under a pile. I always wanted to do that. Just get buried.
Buried?
Yeah.
Like, horizontally or vertically?
I guess it doesn't matter as long as I get buried. But like, I've seen people on like the beach get buried in sand, and I'm like, I want that to happen to me. But then again, I don't want people to like play open the watermelon on the beach while I'm having that happen. You've seen that?
That'd be terrifying.
Well, it sounds nice and toasty. Miranda used her arms to force up sand around Terry's sides. Cove worked on covering Terry's feet. He took another drink and glanced over at Baxter. Hey, you want to play open the watermelon? He was staring at.
Oh, he's wearing a swimsuit.
Yeah, here. Can I do it? There you go.
Fucking god.
Eat up, my child. I want to play it and ask Baxter to guide me. Nani? He was staring at the water, but there was an entirely different feeling radiating from him. Rather than pure awe, there was a level of discomfort marring Baxter's expression. You wondered what was bothering him. Suddenly, he turned towards you as if he could feel your curiosity prodding at him. He surprised you with a kind smile. I would never accidentally hit Baxter. But you better not! You better not, or else I'm gonna accidentally hit you.
So you would purposely hit him?
Yeah, if... Because it would not be an accident. See? And that's why I would accidentally hit you. Suddenly he turned towards you as if he could feel your curiosity prodding at him. He surprised you with a kind smile. There's a reason why I've never gone in the ocean before. Oh, is he like scared of the sea or something?
He's never been to it, so I think it's more like he's cautious of it.
I mean, the deep sea is terrifying. Baxter let that hang there and absentmindedly brushed some sand off his thigh. His thigh? He had an 11.
I can do that for you.
He hadn't elaborated earlier, and you weren't quite sure if he was going to now. Quickly, it became clear that he was carefully choosing his words. The last thing you wanted to do was to push him. I mean... Context. I do want to push him in one way. But bros before hoes.
Let's further hoe.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twi.
Appreciated.
And again, friendly reminder for people that are not familiar with my collab rules. Song is immune from redeems unless Song wants to join in with me, so do not redeem things expecting Song to do it for you. Quickly it became clear... Oh wait, I already read that. Ooh? Well, the idea of being fully immersed in the ocean is a bit frightening. It seems endlessly deep and unpredictable, with powerful waves and rapid currents. I need to redeem hydrate in Song's chat for her safety. Maybe? I don't know.
Too bad I have OBS off.
So she can't even see the redeems. Ocean's scary, understandable. Yeah, the ocean is scary. I don't want to go in the undiscovered parts of the ocean. I'm already scared of what we discovered. There are creatures looking in there. Some of them are larger than me. It's unfathomable. You don't play with something like that. Yo, Baxter's just like me. He's scared of the deep sea. If I enter that water, I'll never return from it. The ocean will swallow me whole. That's what I think. Well, I don't think the ocean will swallow you whole, but I know someone else that could swallow you whole. Well,
yeah, right here. Right here. Right here. Yeah, right here.
I'm only able to redeem hydrate while you're streaming. Yeah. He's scared of the ocean or just the beach? He's scared of the deep sea, but I want his deep... Elio, stop! His smile strained under the weight of his growing nervousness. Baxter had always carried himself so calmly. This genuine vulnerability left you speechless. And then you and Miranda screech. Your attention immediately switched over to your friends. You registered that Terry had gotten impatient and shifted her legs. The walls Miranda had been meticulously building collapsed into a wet heap of sand. She surveyed the damage critically. This is not the face of a scared man. What do you mean? He looked a little scared earlier. So let me do one thing real fast. My model is bugging me. Okay. I think the lip syncing is back to normal. I don't know why it was like that. I was doing the Roblox Riz face, the one with the fucking eyebrow up. Oh, like this? Am I the Roblox Riz face? I got my eyebrow up. Bo was going, this is fine, please. Not really. Well, I don't think Baxter was either then. You were Miranda, right? I think.
Yeah, hold on. It's like... Okay, fuck it. Forget it. Okay, never mind. We're gonna have to start over on that part. Do you want to give up on this now?
No way! The burial must continue. I'll try not to move anymore.
Okay, for sure. I'll try to fix this.
Miranda started to rebury her, and Terry shot her a thumbs up. She realized too late that moving her arm was a bad idea. More of the sand on her crumbled, and Miranda put her head in her hands. Who's doing this face? I think your link broke, buddy.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, I've got that part.
On one hand, anyways, kind of fucked up his parents. More or less stranded him in a beach town and not giving him any way to leave when the dude is scared of the ocean and can't swim. Yeah, that's fucked up! What the... Bro.
I mean, it's not like he's on an island. He's just next to the coast. That's it. And he's...
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Eh.
I live in California and I've hardly ever gone to the beach. On the other hand, Baxter makes me think of good afternoon, girl. I'm in the water. Oh my god. Hey girl, I'm drowning, girl.
The beach is the bathtub.
You can just not go to the beach. He chose to go to the beach with all of you. Yeah, cause he loves us.
Yeah. And not because we're a summer fling.
Yeah, totally.
He's only saying that for a facade to hide his true feelings.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I don't deserve to be in a romantic relationship with someone for more than just a fling. I think he has, like, self-esteem issues. If he is scared of the ocean, he would not leave on boat. Miranda nodded at him with appreciation. They got back to work, redoubling their efforts to pile sand over the limbs of their friend. I'm surprised it's not Cove that is being buried in sand. That sounds like something he'd want to do. Yeah, but he's basically... He's basically stuck in the house the whole summer, yeah. He doesn't got no car, he can't go nowhere, but I guess now he is able to go anywhere. Baxter caught your eye and you both snickered at the interruption. As it grew quiet again, you offered Baxter some words. I like this one. There's nothing wrong with that, Baxter, being scared of the ocean. What do you think?
Either that or the last one.
The last one? Ah, that is a good one too. Oh. Yeah, let's be like reassuring. It'll be like, you can try it out, and if you don't like it...
We don't have to do it again.
Yeah. Baxter's near-perpetual smile flattened into a thin line. He swallowed miserably.
Go back, go back, go back! Go back!
Oh, shimata! Okay.
I mean, it's one way for getting him in a swimsuit.
Yeah. I guess we're pushing too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
If we could only be so lucky that we could chisel California off the rest of this country. Hey!
Bruh.
The tension in his expression gradually softened as the "but" he was expecting never came. Baxter nervously flicked a few wind-blown strands of his hair out of his face. Aww. Isn't that just a normal summer eulocopium, oi?
To be honest.
To be frank, I was also afraid to admit something like that out loud in a seaside town. The entire reason to come to a place like Sunset Bird is to be here by the ocean, is it not? It's fine, I'm scared of the deep sea too, and I live in California. Why send him in a freaking tourist town? Just let him stay home or at school or something, yeah. You got me there. It is weird to have a vacation 50 feet away from something you're scared of. People pay high prices to have all of this within walking distance. I doubt many of them are scared of it, but didn't your parents pick Sunset Bird for you? So, yeah, that makes his parents sound fucked up. Ellie and Song are just hoping to make him say, "Be gentle, it's my first time touching the ocean." Hey.
It's more like I want to hold hands with him and then like just take a stroll.
Yeah, he just needs someone to hold hands with. A nice like cup of like a cup of soda or something, and just sit under the shade and just relax.
Maybe have like a coconut with coconut water with umbrella.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. That'd be so cute. And it could be like, because like coconut is kind of like almost black on the outside, white on the inside.
Yeah. I think he'll like that.
Yeah. Like cut it open in half and That's correct. Nodding, you found yourself staring at the rise and fall of the waves in the distance. The corner of your mouth pulled up fondly. Even if you're not as enthusiastic about the beach as other tourists are here, you can still appreciate the ocean on your own terms, like what we're doing right now. Yes, I'm having a very nice time right here. Though I won't deny the view is lovely. My enjoyment is mostly because of you rather than the location. Are you punking me, Billy?
The Rizzler right here! Oh, God.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yes. Are you talking about the sky? No. Well, that's still something. Well, you
Why are we so casual with this? Why?
He's such a lady killer. And a non-binary killer. And a... He's just, oh my god. The Rizzler. Bro, you are pulling so hard, skibbity Riz. Oi. No skibbity. And on that note, you both fell into a relaxing bubble of silence, watching the gleaming sight of the ocean from a safe distance. Aww. Resembling the Kool-Aid Man, she kicked herself. I'm just imagining her. Ooh yeah!
She is such an extrovert.
She is. Oh my god. She kicked herself out of the ground with gusto. Sand went flying in all directions, and a Terry-shaped imprint was left behind. Miranda yelled again, and Cove chuckled. There probably wasn't a better way to get out of it. You didn't get to join in on burying Terry, but you didn't mind. The one-on-one time you did get with Baxter was something you wouldn't have missed. Aww. You waved cheerily to your friends, and the five of you regrouped about halfway between the towels and the destroyed tomb. Man, I'm ready to wash this off. Terry looked down at herself and laughed. She tried brushing the wet, mushy sand off, but most of it stubbornly clung on. She only succeeded in moving around where it was on her. Let's finally jump in.
So great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
The two of them eagerly turned their attention to the rest of the gang for your input. Baxter folded his arms across his chest. Oh, don't worry about me. It's never my intention to swim. Please don't let that stop your fun. He echoed the same the same statement he made to you earlier that way. Wait, what? Don't make fun of him, Terry.
Terry?
It's simply not my preference, yeah. Terry squinted and thoroughly scrutinized him. She wasn't satisfied with his answer. Terry!
Don't force the man.
I think I get it. You're new here. You don't know what to do in the Great Wide Sea. Just hold on to my back and I'll take you out into the water with me. Bro! Well, I greatly appreciate the gesture. I must decline. Are you sure?
I swear to God, if she decides to get a whole bucket of water and splash him with it,
Oh my
they're like,
God.
if you're not gonna go in the ocean, I'm gonna bring the ocean to you. Here you go, man.
That does sound like something Terry would do. Are you sure? I can totally handle it. I'm a lifeguard in training.
Terry, I thought you hadn't signed up yet.
I have nothing of value to say, but I'm deeply fucking tired of that chat message being on screen. Thank you, dwarf. Shh, I will, and that's what counts.
Thank you.
Yes. But it's just so sad to leave you out. You know, me and Cove only became friends in the first place because we're beach people. You can be a beach man too, B-man. What if he doesn't want to be a beach man? Her crestfallen gaze slid to Cove. He nodded understandingly. Surprisingly, Baxter chuckled.
I get it.
I understand where you're coming from, and I'm sorry for any upset I might have caused. But please, trust me on this one. I'm perfectly fine. I may not be much of a seafaring man, but I have gone swimming before. Pools and lakes are no trouble to me. Yeah, I think he's scared of the unknown. In fact,
Into the unknown.
into the unknown. In fact, I would guess I've done certain water-based activities that some of you might be too nervous to try. Cove's lips pursed. He raised his chin and stared, not so much threatened by Baxter's accusation, but insulted he would even make such a challenge. You gonna challenge Cove, the beach man, the lover of sand and water?
He brings the beach to his room.
Yeah! I've never seen a man that loves the beach as much as Cove. And I've seen Free. And the protagonist of that loves swimming. Sneed
Right.
chungus oi.
Oh god. Every time I think about it, I can't stop thinking of that one comic of just like him with the bathtub for water and he's just doing it with it. I was like, why am I watching this? Why am I reading this comic?
I saw like a meme online where like someone was bleeding and he was like, I wanna jump in that.
It's because it's a liquid.
Cause it's a liquid. Like what? You wanna jump in what?
You've heard of hydrophobic? He's hydrophilic.
Yeah, you could say he's into. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You can DM me.
Okay, I will DM you. There you go. I'm sorry. He brings the beach to his room. Baxter bringing Elio to his room. Oi!
I
Wait, I went forward one. Whoops. This is you.
Like, like what? I surf. I have a dad whose entire business is about water-based activities. I want a jet ski when I was 8. What have you done?
He is competing.
Oh,
No.
he's jealous.
Yes, he's like, I'm gonna beat you off right now. I'm the best at beaching someone else.
It's like that one moment in the trailer is like Ken versus Ken on the beach. I
Yes.
can beach harder than you.
I'll beat you off right now. No one is gonna be beaching anyone off right now. He notably didn't mention the results of his young jet skiing adventure, and Baxter didn't show any hint of doubt about Cove's accomplishments. Baxter straightforwardly answered the question instead. Skinny dipping? Oh! Oh! Yeah. Oh my god! What? Yeah, I don't think Cove would go skinny dipping. This is your champion. Let's go. Can I go skinny dipping with you, Baxter? We don't need to go to a pool though. We don't need a body of water at all. Cove's jaw dropped. That suggestion left him scandalized and the reddest you'd ever seen him. Oh, this is you. You okay, Song?
The dead does not speak.
Rest in peace.
That doesn't count.
What did he mean by that? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Just turned into a water bottle.
Because apparently I need it.
Become water bottle. Yeah, I'll go hydrate right now. I'm drinking song. I see I've missed something. Hey. So you haven't done it then. You might want to, especially since you already enjoy the water. It is rather liberating. Baxter was making an honest recommendation. You could tell it wasn't his intention to come across mocking Cove's lack of experience there. However, Cove was still completely thrown. I was gone for a bit. I'm scared of what happened. Baxter said he'd go skinny dipping. That suggestion of Baxter's was even worse than implying he was more confident in the water than Cove. The silent beat was broken by Miranda's embarrassed attempt to stifle her giggles with the palm of her hand. Her cheeks had gone flushed, and you knew it would be a while until she was confident enough to even dare to make eye contact with Baxter again.
Just look at Cove. He doesn't know how to work with the situation. It's like skinny dipping. What do I say to that?
Yeah, he's like, I want to be the best at water. But I don't want to go skinny dipping. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that here. Well, anyone can redeem dirty adult. Yes. Terry, meanwhile, gave Baxter an impressed nod and then instantly lost all composure. She fell into a boisterous fit of laughter, holding tightly onto her own stomach. Then Randy? I think I was amused, right? Or maybe not that big of a deal.
Not many people skinny dip.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be a maze.
Alright.
It was like, you skinny dip? Oh, okay, you do you. I'm gonna be over here, hydrating myself and dying on the ground, imagining what that outcome could have been for you.
But really went touching water naked, unheard of. I could never do that. Bro, you touch water naked every night, I hope. When you go take a bath. Facepalming, you shook your head in an attempt to be disapproving, but the moment you peeked at Baxter, there was no stopping the wide grin stretching ear to ear. No, I don't take baths. Oh, you take showers, especially not at night? That's still touching water while you're naked. You're skinny dipping. Of course he'd been skinny dipping, and of course he was dropping that fact without hesitation in front of 4 people he hardly knew.
Is that fine?
Did I say something wrong? Yeah, but unlike Bax thought I'd do it on my own. Listen, he was giving the people what they wanted.
He's giving us what we wanted.
He was doing a service for us all. Hi, people. The playful note in his voice told you everything you needed to know. Baxter was fully aware and enjoying the bit of chaos he unleashed on the group. How is this shocking to anyone? It is not an alien concept.
Because not many people just blatantly say it.
Yeah, I go skinny dipping. You exhaled deeply and did not comment. No one else added anything to the topic of Baxter's skinny dipping adventures either. It was back to the drawing board on what to do next. After a while, the gang mutually decided it would be best to go do something that was not water-based. The 5 of you continued to have...
Water is based.
Yeah, water is based. How about we do a fire-based activity? We can go throw Shiloh into, like, a pit. We went on a shell hunt. Miranda managed to find the biggest while you found the most colorful. Cove caught a tiny crab. Let's go, crab!
He caught me!
He caught you, you're cancer! They're babies, please! You did a bit of everything. There were impromptu games to just soaking up each other's company. However, after a while, you all had ran out of water. Drinkable water, anyway. Gotta water me, Baxter!
But I'm right here.
It was decided that you'd head to Cove's house of yours. Things were gathered and you started to cheerfully walk up the road. What next? Okay, but look. Skibbity dipping. Someone mute this man. Okay, but look. Baxter literally went, ooh, woo, I'm scared of water, and then goes, oh, I went skinny dipping. Listen. It's fine, because it's like in a pool. Like, you can see the bottom of a pool.
I don't have anywhere else to go, so it could be whatever.
I think he's fine with lakes or something. Yeah, I think he said that earlier.
Yeah, like pools and lakes. He's fine with that.
It's the ocean that
Also-
freaks him out. Yeah, and I get that.
Also, would our impression of Baxter be entirely different if he didn't have a voice actor?
I think his voice actor enhances his attractiveness, but I think I would still like him. His design appeals to me. Cause like, I liked him when I saw him in the middle school cutscene, and I don't think he had a voice in that one. And I already was like, oh my god, it's like a Cinderella moment. So I already fell for him before he even had a voice actor. Is the child playing a game with a shirtless man? Someone ground this bunny. I am older than you, Devin. I'm probably like at least 3 times older than you.
Same, I guess we can keep hanging out.
Terry snorted and readjusted her grip on her things. Yeah, Baxter is pulling. I don't see what that has to do with it. Don't sound too sure there, Cove. Ellie was a grown adult, please. By this point, you could see your house. It hadn't taken you long to make the trip. The conversation continued with everyone throwing out suggestions. Prove it. You sound like the people when I go drinking and they're like, I like pull out my ID and they're like, you're not over 21. And I'm like, here's my ID, and they're like, nah, you forged this. It's a forgery. It's a lie. And I'm like, bro? Are people hungry? She looked from face to face in inspection. Cove and Miranda shrugged in concert. Baxter didn't react. No one was overtly opposed to it. However, you weren't really starving. It was quite a mealtime.
We could get dessert.
How old are you, though? 'Cause hard to tell by your voice. Look away if you don't wanna get your, this is against the lore. This is not canon to my canonical age.
Look away to not ruin your immersion.
Of 202. I am actually 202. Yeah, Jackie got it. Miranda put a finger to her lip and thought. With a smile, her voice became more confident. Oh, it's you.
Sorry, I was trying to fix something. Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, it's a health condition. I have a growth hormone deficiency, which, I don't know how to explain it really, but if you've ever seen, like, I hate the term, but it tends to be the term people know it as, midgets? I hate the term
Dwarfism?
because, yeah, dwarfism. Like, if you see people with dwarfism, I have that, but I have perpetual dwarfism, which is a bit different from, I think there's, like, a distinction between it being, like, primordial and perpetual. And mine is, like, a lot of people, when they see people with, like, primordial, or maybe it's not primordial, maybe it's a different term. But when they see people with the regular dwarfism, they tend to see it as, like, people that look like they're adults that are, like, squished. But for me, it is, like, perpetual. And I don't know how to explain it. But it is different. To where I just have not gone through puberty and have not grown, but my body shape, it isn't squished. It's just that of like a 13-year-old's. It is very...
It just stops growing.
Yeah. It is just a very weird condition, and I never know how to explain it. But if you ever want, like, if you ever want to look into it, for anyone that is curious about it, there was like one thing I saw that was like a pretty good documentary. If anyone's ever curious about what my thing is, there is one video by Absolute Documentaries called Primordial Dwarfism, the rare disease that stops people from growing. And that is primordial, not perpetual, but it still is, like, I think perpetual is even rarer than primordial, because I hardly ever see anyone talking about perpetual. But yeah. Terry considered it and then shot Miranda a thumbs up. Oh, that's not 3 times my age. Definitely older though by 7 years. Sounds great to me. Primordial and Perpetual sound like a Warhammer lore bit.
I can definitely go for that.
You know, I'm up for more. When the topic of dessert was raised, Baxter hummed with interest. This caught everyone's attention, as nothing else had drawn a comment from him in a while. You don't gotta explain more than you feel like. Apologies for not knowing. It's okay. A lot of people don't know. 200. Yeah, I'm 200 years old.
What do you
202. If that is the next event, would we be willing to try ice cream and similar frozen treats? Let's get some mint chocolate chip.
I like the sound of that. You're Why?
Baxter shook his head ruefully. Oh, hi there, Adamello! How's it going?
Like, hi.
Truthfully, the one thing I have wanted to do while I'm here is to see an ice cream truck in person. You've never seen an ice cream truck?
They don't roll around as summers they usually do.
What? Yeah. Also, being able to technically describe you as a primordial bunny is cool, but sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's all good, but I know a lot of people come into my streams probably, and they're like, oh, he's just putting on a voice. But nope. You can see, like, I think, like, one of my oldest videos on YouTube with my voice. What is it, actually? Well, it's probably the Toho video that I uploaded when I was, like, 16 years old. But I privated that. But...
yes, privating old VODs to not expose your cringe.
yeah. God, it was, like, okay, it's got, like, a very, like... It was like, I made it for fun in high school with like a very shitty microphone. And it was also made with a friend I'm no longer friends with. Oh, but you can watch my Doki Doki Literature Club VOD. And that was like 6 years ago. And I still sound the same. God, it was 6 years ago? Wait. That was so long ago, what? Oh my god, I'm not gonna look at that anymore. I feel too old. My hometown doesn't have one, and neither is there one around my campus. It is a summer tradition that I have missed.
Aww.
It's okay. If Elio isn't comfy about it, he would have left it at that. No worries. Yeah, I like having the opportunity to talk about it, cause it... I don't know. I don't really talk about it too much. Raise some awareness about it, because not too many people know about it. Yunko stared at him blank-faced. Miranda pressed her lips together and shot a glance at Terry. Her expression was like a stone. And that was a dramatic drop in mood. Am I being goshly touristy right now? Yes, I did not miss Hawk Baxter, so for dessert we're getting Baxter cream and sweets! Adamello! He was entirely off in the guess. Baxter could only watch helplessly as the people around him remained unusually sober. Cole voiced the consensus of the locals. Wow, you started streaming 6 years ago. God. To be honest, I generally consider you to have streamed for maybe 4 years, since you took a couple of hiatuses, yeah. I mean, like, the first year was just me streaming to friends, like, not really expecting anything from it. It was just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play this game, I'm gonna stream it on Twitch, because I think, like, we used to get on Rabbit and stuff to, like, do that, and, like, some friends weren't around for when I wanted to stream Doki Doki to them. So I was just like, okay, I'll go stream it on Twitch. And then I think I played, like, Witch's Heart, because, like, Jackie here was into Witch's Heart. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go play that, too. And then people started coming in to that stream that, like, weren't my friends. And then I was like, oh, maybe I can stream. I've never... Oh, wait. That's Cove.
Oh, wait. I've never been... Words. I've never been on an ice cream truck either.
What?
Are you serious? Oof, feel that too, Baxter. Miranda nodded her head and Baxter's composure shifted into incredulity. The first year was me streaming to friends. Ah, so chat is not friends confirmed. Oi. Yeah, if anything, chat is the new friend group. A lot of the friend group back then aren't around much. Yeah, a lot of it, like, that was even before I met Yume or Song. It was just, like, my internet friend group.
Me neither.
Man, I remember Rabbit. It went downhill. rip to a real one. Same. As a person who has epilepsy and has to do the same thing, I think the reason we're okay to talk about such things is due to us being able to talk about it, understand it in more ways, and allow others to learn and keep it in mind, and bring more attention to such problems, and hopefully help those who deal with such things in the future. Yeah, I've hardly ever seen anyone in like media series and stuff that like has like perpetual dwarfism. And that was one thing that really made me happy about Total Upheaval, was one of the characters having dwarfism, and I was like, oh my god, he's just like me, and it made me so happy. That's a never from me as well. There isn't an ice cream truck in Sunset Bird. Damn. Oof. But yay. I'm glad to have sneaked my way in the friend group.
We have an ice cream stand on the shopping street. It's not exactly the same, but that's how it is.
Oh, and sometimes we got ice cream at the park during big events. That was from a cardboard box though, still not a truck. I've only gone to ice cream parlors and got ice cream from the freezer part of grocery stores.
Me too.
Uh-huh. But sometimes my family makes it at homemade.
Homemade. Ooh.
Homemade ice cream sounds so fun.
Yeah, I've never had homemade ice cream. Baxter grinned, for once on the same ground as his new companions. Lucky Miranda, right? I want to try homemade ice cream. I've normally only eaten it at restaurants after a meal. I never realized that ice cream trucks were so rare. Unexpectedly, Clover's the first to agree with Baxter. He narrowed his eyes and spoke for me. I'm surprised that they're talking about this, because I live in California, and I've lived in various parts of California that have had ice cream trucks. Although, I guess maybe it's because it's like a bit more of a high-class area that they live in. And if I were to think about it, it probably is the more, I hate the word, the more stereotypically ghetto neighborhoods that have them. Since I kinda grew up in those areas and I always remembered seeing ice cream trucks. I guess because they're like in Los Angeles, maybe. Or San Francisco. I'm still not sure.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Then yeah.
Let's...
Oh, sorry.
Go! I am the shirtless man in the pink trunks. But yeah, let's find a truck. I've got to do at least one... Wait. I've got to do it at least one time.
Yeah, Baxter's onto something. We've all been missing out. Terry raised a fist into the air in a dramatic pose. Ice cream trucks are so rare, really. I knew like this one guy, like he lived like down the street when I was a kid. And he was like the guy with the ice cream truck and like everyone knew him. And he would just like drive around with some ice cream and like he would go to like other towns too. So I guess I'm just used to that.
I don't know why, but that sentence there just makes me think of Terry just doing like, Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
I could see that. Oh my god.
Like, oh, not again.
There has to be an ice cream truck somewhere in California. Go to where I used to live, Terry. Revealed the location of these trucks, Elio. Oh, I remember... I don't live anywhere near there anymore, so I can say where it is. There were like ones in like I don't know if actually people outside of California know the term, because I think it's mostly people that live near that town that know the term Murata. It's kind of like in between like two towns, and it's technically not a town, but it's considered a town by pretty much everyone for all terms except the official. But that was where I used to live, and there was like ice cream trucks around there. And that was where the guy lived that had an ice cream truck. We have a plan. Happy Thanksgiving week to those celebrating. Oh, hey there, Nintendiot. Thank you. Have a good Thanksgiving, and thank you for the lurk. Baxter brightened more, seeing his suggestion receive support. It's like, Milanesa? Homemade? The best. But screw it up and it's terrible. Ah. Yeah, how would you... I feel like I've been taught in school once how to make ice cream, but I don't remember. Miranda smiled at him. You could only guess at her first impression of Baxter, but given how she had relaxed around him, you imagined he was growing on her. I just figured it was because Sunset Bird is a tourist trap that's rather far, so they probably don't even send any over there. That makes sense. And it probably, I don't know, I feel like in like the more like touristy or like high class areas, they would like look down upon a guy driving around in an ice cream truck. So I get why they wouldn't have it around here. He wasn't as exceedingly self-assured as he came across at first blush, but it was nicer when Baxter was confident. Most people screw up their milanesas. I have to try making that sometime then. That sounds... Oh, that's Miranda. That is you. Oh. You there, Song? Hello? Hello? Oh, I see you muting and unmuting, but I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Try changing mics or something? Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. I'm not deafened, am I? No, I'm not deafened. Song, go into your user settings, like the little gear. And then click on voice and video. And if you can, there should be a mic test on there. And you can see if you can hear your own voice. Why does it hurt to know that the town is named Sunset Bird instead of Sunset Burge? I don't hear the dead, even now I still hear. Hear his voice? Wait, does that mean you can't hear my voice? Or did you mean Song? I can hear myself, I can hear you. Huh? Wait. I still hear you. I don't hear her voice. I hear Elio. Okay. Yeah, Song said she can hear me. But I can't hear her. Here. I'll try disconnecting and reconnecting. Hello? Oh. Hello? Oh. I think I heard something. Hello? There we go. Whew.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, I don't know. That was Discord. Fucking Discord.
God damn it, Discord!
Alright, but yeah, sorry about that. This is Miranda.
That sounds fun. Let's look it up.
What about that cord? Miranda reached into her bag and dug around for her phone. She pulled out a hair scrunchie, a small note bag with unicorns, all cute, and a bundle of chunky keychains. Her phone remained elusive.
Just give me a sec.
The rest of the group's mouths pulled into tentative, hopeful grins. There was an air of slight disbelief. Cove molded over while tapping his foot.
Whatever it is, we're gonna have to drive to go there. I think so. None are in town, right? And everywhere else is far away.
She finally retrieved her phone and started to search on her Maps app. She tapped her screen with a frown.
I'm not sure.
It's very late afternoon, too. I wonder if ice cream trucks are even still going around.
We have to believe. It's too soon to give up. Clove nodded, patting at his pockets. They were tellingly empty.
I'll get my keys.
It's doable.
No need. Allow me. I asked to do this. It's only fair that I be the one to cover transportation. Besides, it's a rental. We may as well make the most of it while I have it.
Alright.
Clove raised his shoulders in a bewildered shrug. Baxter ran his fingers through his hair to swipe his bangs, and they fell exactly back into place after. I will return in only a moment. I already miss him. Terry shot him a...
like he's still there.
It's almost like I can still hear him. Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. God, you missed a chance to do that.
What?
When you came back, when your voice came back.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
You haven't seen that? Hold on. I can still hear his voice. Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. Hold on. Let me share the image with you. I'm surprised you haven't seen this.
No, a lot of things I've been missing out.
Yeah, I'm just shocked because it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, manga-wise, I have not seen any of that.
Welp. Now you have. There's...
Is that him, like, talking about Kaiba?
There's also this one that I really like, that's Danganronpa.
Bruh!
So good. Damn it, Song missed that chance. Okay, yeah, show Song the meme. I did. I mean, that's...
I wish I had a stream deck so I can, like, do all the special effects.
That's not exactly Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it spawned out as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Joke. It may shock you, but that was an edit. I know it's an edit! I'm just saying.
Funny.
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community uses that joke a lot, so I was surprised Song never saw it. Baxter flipped towards his condo and headed off, his strides long and determined.
Oh.
Clove raised his voice at Baxter's back.
Wrong button. Okay. We'll put all your stuff away while you're off doing that.
Baxter peered over his shoulder and answered.
Good.
Very good. Oh yeah, I don't think we've talked about this on stream since the last time. But chat, Baxter has a Patreon. Baxter has a Patreon and he takes like voice requests. Ooh. And I've been thinking of like something to make him say. He has a what? Yeah, his voice actor has a Patreon and he has a thing that's like, get Baxter to say anything you want. And I'm like, I really want to get it. What a dirty adult you are. Oi! No! No!
Bruh, what if someone got him to say your freaking mommy squished me line?
No! We call those cameos. Both are good. Oh my god. I'll dress up as a maid for you. I'll ask Naoya if he wants to join. told you guys about how when I went to an anime convention and I saw Nalia's voice actor, I almost asked him to say I love you, but I got too scared and didn't.
I'm pretty sure he's gotten requests like that before.
Yeah. I better have a I'm a simp voice line for chat to use. Thank you for the hydrate, Twi. Yes, you have. Thank you for the hydrate. Baxter was soon out of sight, and COVID gathered up all his things into a sturdy hold. He gestured with his chin to his house.
He has my place for storage.
You were on board with that. You shifted your things around, so they'd be more comfortable to move. Thanks, Cove. You're so lucky your dad doesn't care about how much sand you're always dragging into the house. I would like to hope your dad actually does care about that, please. Get it all over your bed. My moms are not like that.
Yeah, I am lucky.
Cove led the group to file into the Holden household. Miranda brought up the rear, stumbling behind Terry. She was being led by the arm while still keeping her eyes on her phone. So, are you against a polyamorous relationship with now your kite Shannon and me? God. Sandy towels were dropped in a heap on the living room, one after the other. No one wasted even a second with organization, taking cues from Cove's rush. You know, when you get that voice line, I'll be spamming that redeem when I can. I am the gay agenda. Thank you song. I just saw that.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on.
What are you gonna do?
I need this. I fucking need this.
Let me see. Oh my god, let's go. That is Baxter. Baxter with that fan. Also, I just heard things got all fucked up. Is everything okay, song? Uh-oh. I think it happened again. Hello? Hello?
Gay, homosexual, gay.
I was trying to tell you, I was like, Baxter with that fan.
Yes.
Baxter is just Monokuma if he was a hot anime boy. Bowser is the only person more attractive than you to me. Hey, Elio, I have another question. Yes? Nani? Let me see. Sandy towels are dropped in a heap on the living room, one after the other. No one wasted even a second with organization, taking cues from Cove's rush.
I need a minute. Gonna grab a shirt.
He darted down the hall, his steps loud on the hard floor. Put song on your head? Like this? Does our time happen every stream? Not every stream. Collabs, they do not, unless you made specifically collab art. I will show collab art, but you gotta let me know that you made collab art. And direct me towards it. Because I don't feel comfortable showing art time if it's a collab. Unless it is related to the collab. Oh. You see. Get your own shirt, pick up a shawl, go for a cover. What's a cover up? I like
I don't know, some sort of clothing to cover up with.
Yeah, all I'm picturing is like overalls. And I don't think they're going to go put overalls on. I guess like a shirt, right?
We're wearing a sweatsuit, so.
I guess this.
Yeah. Anyone.
Oh crap, that reminds me. I need to catch up on art for Pocket Mirror and Little Good Two Shoes. Well, only if you feel like it, Adamello. Do it only if you feel like it. No pressure. I'll be right back.
No problem.
And then sometimes Ellie just too tired or in a rush to do art time. It just be like that sometimes, yeah. You bounced out the door and straight across the street. Then, careful to not track too much debris into your house, you dash to your room at a breakneck pace. Oh, then there is one. Not sure if Song has seen it already. Oh, okay. I'll put it at the very front. Oh, thank you. I will show that for the stream then. You threw on the shirt and rejoined the others. They were already standing outside Cove's house again. Baxter's shiny black vehicle idled in the street nearby. I love that shirt.
Of course it's black.
Of course it's black! You think he make I think his interior is white too, if I recall correctly. So the outside is black, the inside's white?
Bruh, it's like the moment that the sentence ended, we just had two separate minds for right there. It's just for 4 words. I love that shirt, and of course it's black.
Cove went for his seat in the back without consideration. He was not going to be in the front. I do keep forgetting though, lol. He got the Two-Face car. See, I think. I want to sit in the front with him. Or do you think we should sit in the back?
In the front.
Yeah, in the front. We ride in shotgun. With you going to the passenger seat, Miranda and Terry followed Cove. Oh, that reminded me. I probably won't do it for a while. Until at least my next paycheck. But I wanted to commission art of you and I drooling over Baxter. just an image of us with heart eyes, just be like, oh my god, it's Baxter.
You just have me drooling.
Yeah. Would you be okay if I did that song?
That'd be wonderful. I'd love to see it.
Alright, I'll do it the next time I get paid then.
Hello.
And welcome to my car, friends. Yeah, he's got white. It's a white interior. Do we know where we're going? Miranda nodded slightly and leaned forward to hold her phone up. Her persistence had beared fruit. It's tan, though. It's the closest he could get to white, okay?
There's some suburbs surrounding the city where ice cream shops have routes during the summer. I can't tell exactly where they're gonna be when they get there, though.
That is more than enough. I'm kind of tempted to just do a doodle of your request for free since I have nothing else to do. That would be very nice of you, SkyerCon. The two conferred on directions until Baxter decided to route towards a random neighborhood street in the area as a starting point. You better not commission me for that, because I'll add myself in there whether you like it or not! How would you know? How'd you know? He took off, the car gliding across the road with a minimum vibration affecting the cabin. My internet died, so today everyone is safe from me, but mark my words, devious. Yeah, Linux is doing something devious. I'm very nervous.
Come on.
In the heat of the excitement, Terry reached up from the middle seat and punched on the music. It connected to Baxter's song list, and your eardrums were struck by the pounding of a regular drum. A guitar riff shrieked out after. It was on a punk metal track. Ooh. I would want to
Wait,
turn
he
it
listens
up.
to metal?
Yeah, he listens to metal. I'd be like, yeah.
My man listens to metal?
Yeah. Cultured. Gonna bang my head.
I know it's a little bit soon, Baxter, but will you marry me?
So you wanna turn up the music? Yeah, like banging our heads.
I just at this point, it's gonna be like,
Let's go! I wonder what bands he listens to. Fancy speaker system showed off, utterly encasing you in the vibrations of sound. Baxter bobbed his head to the bass. To the bass. The bass, no, the bass.
I'm on the bass, on the bass, on the bass,
No
no trouble.
As the drive continued, the music brought an almost surreal feel to the trip. The shredding guitars and shouted lyrics were a weird contrast to your goal of finding an ice cream truck. It inserted the humorous mental picture of an ice cream truck playing screaming punk metal. Come over here! Instead of twinkling tunes to summon children for icy treats. Zipping through the length of Sunset Bird in no time, you flew past the now leaving sign. Okay, this is for writing. What kind of place does one find the most close or intimate? I'm doing this for horror since the horror deals with intimacy. Nothing sexual though. Find the most close? I guess it really depends on the person.
Like physically or location-wise?
Location-wise, I think.
I say a closet,
A closet.
like a cleaning closet, or like a boiler room where you're like nowhere to go or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like circumstances are more important than location, no? Yeah. Like, something can mean a lot to one person and be, like, intimate. Like, an intimate area with them. But I could definitely see the closet as being, because you got, like, the seconds in heaven or whatever it's called. And,
7 seconds of heaven.
Yeah, 7 seconds of heaven and, like, all those tropes in, like, romance where you get like, locked into, like, a close proximity area. And, like, you have to stare at each other and you're, like, too close to each other. I have to think of that first, yeah. Either bedroom or bathroom, in my opinion. Everyone drops their masks or becomes most relaxed there. That also makes sense. Let's see. Past that, the car zoomed down the open road while Miranda attempted to dig up more details on the elusive ice cream trucks. Do they have socials? Maybe someone tagged them in a pic or they're live tweeting. Yes, the ice cream truck social media. That's actually a good idea, thanks.
Why wouldn't an ice cream truck be... This is someone dated.
It's fine, it's still Twitter in my heart.
Yeah, same.
It's never gonna be X, fuck that.
No, that sounds like something worse.
Yeah. Sounds like a porn site.
Why wouldn't an ice cream truck be on Twitter? And I can't even find out their hours for sure.
I believe in you. Minutes added up. They're so cute. Minutes added up, as did the miles. The city got closer, but the shadows closed in faster. If you don't want it romantic / sexually toned, could focus more on being speepy and comfy. Yeah, like on a couch or something. Like just bundled up in like a little, like, blanket burrito. The sun glinted from behind distant skyscrapers. Calling it late afternoon was being generous. It was evening. Thanks for the hydrate, Toy! Unspoken tension began to form. The odds of an ice cream truck being active dropped with every passing second, but Miranda continued the search and Baxter kept driving. As planned, he turned off the highway and followed the streets into the hearts of the suburb. He rolled through neighborhoods aimlessly until... what was the beat that ice cream trucks go like? No, that's not it.
This is like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I can like hear it in my brain, but I can't. Wasn't it like Yankee Doodle Dandy or something that was the song? I don't know. Hold on. It's gonna kill me inside if I don't look it up. Let me see. Ice cream truck tune. Is this the
Okay,
right
here's
one?
one. Here's one.
Oh, thank you. "22-minute compilation of ice cream truck music." Let's see.
Oh, there's one that's Yankee Doodle. It's like somewhere at 2 minutes?
At 2 minutes? Let me see. At 2 minutes. It's not that one. Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
That's the one I would hear in my neighborhood. Yeah, it was that one. Yo, when they add camels? Oh, cute! In Minecraft! Babies! Oh my god. So it is you. Think in the last update? No brain in his head. Look up Lethal Company ice cream truck or drop off music. Is that the ice cream creepypasta music? I heard that in my neighborhood. I'm gonna commit crimes on purpose. Maybe I'll try to bring him home, but it's a long ass trip, so IDK. Oh, right. Gandalf! Have you seen Gandalf song? Do you know about
What
Gandalf?
about Gandalf?
Do you know?
What about the one who says who you shall not pass?
No. That's a different Gandalf. Gandalf the
Okay.
cat.
I don't believe so.
Well, every
Which
Monday,
means that Gandalf gets to lick it.
Gandalf gets to lick a graham cracker. And they're a little late. But here's Gandalf. Need to rewatch this. Oh wait, no, they updated it on time. Never mind. They were on time for once.
Today is Monday, which means that Gandalf gets to lick
I'm
a
sorry, I
graham
need to watch
cracker.
this, chat. I'm sorry.
It is her favorite activity.
She's so cute. I love Gandalf.
Why are they in a box?
I don't know. What is this La Cucaracha? Oh, it's La Cucaracha. It is La Cucaracha. La Cucaracha. La Cucaracha. Na 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 na. La Cucaracha. La Cucaracha. Na 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 na. It is her favorite activity. No, they did it yesterday. I just forgot. Also, it is you song.
Yes.
Miranda beamed and shoved her phone up to the front. You found one?
There's a track that's still open nearby. It was on Facebook. I think if we go down their route, we'll find at some point.
Are you bonking me, huh? You're bonking song too, by the way.
My tiny face.
No way.
Amazing.
Yeah, who uses Facebook?
The better question is who uses MySpace?
What? Oh, damn. Hit him where it really hurts.
People who want ice cream, let's go.
2 for 1, a great deal. Please direct me. I can't read the post. I mean, the song is a bit bonk-worthy when it comes to Baxter. Oi, wanna fight me, Terry? Oh, do you use Facebook, Twy? Are you a boomer?
First, take a left at this next stop sign.
I only go onto Facebook to check the family group chat since my dad uses that to communicate. Ah. My family used to communicate with me on Facebook, but then they saw that I don't use Facebook, so they stopped doing it. Baxter clicked off the music to focus on Miranda's words. He also opened his window. Yes, I also have a Hotmail address. Fight me. I have a Hotmail address too, it's fine. I mostly use Gmail now though, but I still do use my Hotmail. Terry and Co followed Baxter's lead, but Terry could get further and pushed her head out the window as far as the seatbelt would let her, hands cupped around her ears. Other than that, I'm pretty sure everyone I know who has me friended on Facebook thinks I'm dead since I never use it and I don't intend on correcting that assumption. You simply must not perceive me. I mean, anyway, I don't know. Putting myself out there on the internet that is like not me as a VTuber just feels weird at this point. So, I do not use Facebook. Cove would lean further out when he saw anything, even kind of truck-shaped. My supervisor roasted me for having a Hotmail address. Why? What's so wrong about having a Hotmail address?
Pog off to the VTubers who streams on Facebook.
Oh my god. Wonder, is it popular to stream on Facebook?
I've heard some stream on Facebook. There's like YouTube, Twitch, and like Bilibili, but like also heard like some on Facebook.
I can't imagine wanting to go on Facebook to watch a VTuber. I'm sorry. That is a that is a bit too much of a commitment for me to do. YouTube, sure. Twitch, sure. Bilibili, sure, maybe. But Facebook? My whole family's gonna see me watching them. Everyone had their ears and eyes wide open for any signs. If an ice cream truck was somewhere in the area, they weren't gonna miss it. What do you think? I'm cool with any of them, to be honest.
I'll just stick my head out the window.
Alright, sounds good. You pressed down the first button you saw on the door before realizing it was a seat warmer. Ooh, I love seat warmers. With a laugh, he turned it back off and finally found what opened the window. It was as sleek and unobtrusive as the rest of the machine, and that made it tricky to see when you didn't know where to look. You pushed off the floor of the car and then twisted into position with your head going straight through the opening. At such a slow pace, the wind coming through whipped at your hair gently, pleasantly, much less nicely. A fine dust blew in from the street. Ah! You squinted against the dirt and the sun. It had sunk low enough to be perpendicular with your eye line. Ah! Still no truck to be seen. I hate when that happens. You're just walking and then suddenly, like, dirt gets in your eye. And the thing that I never got was, I'm wearing glasses. How's that shit getting in my eye? There are only 3 pyramids for miles. Speaking of hot male, how hot is Baxter on a scale of 0 to 100? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what I rate.
1069.
Nice. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The houses you passed seemed older, probably built decades ago. Some had colorful lawn decorations and well-kept flower gardens. Others were nothing but green grass. In his exact words, my grandpa uses it, but he's 80. Sorry, gotta get going. A really great VTuber started streaming on Facebook. Good night. I see how it is, Try. Who was it that said we weren't friends? Interesting. I've only watched one type of content on Facebook, which is restoration videos of old tools or knives, because it scratches an itch in my monkey brain seeing broken things fixed. VTubers on Facebook, cringe. I love restoration videos. Painting restoration, doll restoration, that shit is like the highest tier of ASMR. It's like that one scene from Toy Story with the guy that fixes Woody. That awoke something in me as a child.
It's like so satisfying.
Right? The houses you passed seemed older, probably built decades ago. Some had colorful lawn decorations and well-kept flower gardens. Others are nothing but green grass. Oh wait, I already read that. Conversation stopped entirely once Miranda had told Baxter all he needed to know. He drove through the residential streets like a hunter on the prowl. The target could have been anywhere. I feel I'd never know I had slight astigmatism until I was already an adult, because my brother also has slight astigmatism, so we just tell each other it's normal to get constantly flashbanged by car lights and street lights. Oh god. What is astigmatism, actually? What is astigmatism? Restoration of old twice?
Astigmatism.
Yeah, astigmatism. I've never, like, known the whole thing of astigmatism. He turned a corner. Faint laughter filtered in through the windows. He heard birds chirping and rustling leaves. But in that moment, none of that mattered. That's not what you needed. There is no restoring a perfectly designed object. Thank you, Barn. If you streamed on Facebook, I would watch. Fingers were crossed and breaths were held. Baxter turned yet again towards the signs of life, and a new sound gradually floated in from the distance. Damn. Thank you, Twy. I knew I could count on you for my Facebook debut. I'm gonna have to be honest, Barn. If you streamed on Facebook, I would not be there. I'm sorry. I refuse to log into Facebook. You're gonna have to go that one alone. He concentrated on the high-pitched jingling tune. Was it? It had to be. It was the musical call of an ice cream truck. Nobody could see it yet, despite there being watchers on all sides, but the song got louder. It's gonna DM a picture of what it looks like having astigmatism. Oh, okay. I'm very curious. Okay, let's see. Wait! I have astigmatism! I have astigmatism! I see that! I see that all the time when I'm out late at night. I'm like, God, I don't want to go out at night because then the lights are gonna be like all stretchy.
What?
I have astigmatism. Wow, I never knew that. What even is it?
I don't even...
Vision with astigmatism. Normal vision. Here, I'll share this with you. Song. Yeah, that's how I see it. I don't know if that's how I see the bridge, but that is definitely how I see, like, car lights. Just sent it to you. With astigmatism, without astigmatism. Yeah! Yeah, that's how I see it! Oh my god! What? What is astigmatism?
What?
What even is astigmatism? Because I have it. Yeah, I thought that shit was normal. Yeah, what? Do people not see lights like that?
I see both.
You see both?
I don't know, because, like, I mostly see it when I squint my eyes.
Yeah, it gets, like, bigger when you squint your eyes, but I definitely see it without squinting. Song is not as... Song got louder. Song is still at the same volume. Song is not as loud as the DS3 opening screen. Nearly got my ears blown out just now. Nani? Devil Survivor 3, man, I wish. Me too, buddy! Baxter followed it persistently, his fingers tightening their grip on the wheel. That jingle was the Pied Piper, and everyone was drawn in by it. The boom. I do not believe I have astigmatism. It's so sad. Steve Jobs died, but no, you're setting up for that one. I'm not. I know what you're doing with that one, dwarf. The car came up to a crossroads and stopped. That instant, a clamor filled the car. Everyone, even the ever-relaxed Baxter, cheered or gasped in sync. Dwarf, who the hell is Steve Jobs? You've never played Shin Megami Tensei? He's in Shin Megami Tensei. He's not actually in Shin Megami Tensei. An ice cream truck drove right by, in front of your very eyes. It was technically white, but covered with so many brightly colored pictures. The original paint was more of an accent. Stickers with warnings such as "Go slow" and "Watch for children" stood out in red, and recognizable characters and edible versions were in the grid, labeling themselves as A1 or C3 for convenient ordering. What he said. Why are you acting like he's being subtle? It was like a moving treasure chest of frozen goodness, and the temptation was too strong for some. Still, in the middle of the intersection, Cove's door popped open, and his seatbelt zipped up against the cushion with nothing left to protect. Cove is gone. It's the most obvious joke ever, but... Oi. I am busy. I'm taking this camel home. Okay. I like how everyone was talking about... I just have this mental image of like when the people were talking about the camel earlier. And Dwarf just like sighs like... opens up Minecraft. Gotta go find that camel. Yeah, I think we'd wait for Baxter, right?
Yeah. Also, it's not safe to jump out of a moving vehicle.
Yeah! Terry and Miranda went after Cove. Terry, with her usual exuberance, yelled, "Cove is out on a mission." Oh yeah! Well, I appreciate the enthusiasm. I imagine she said that in the fucking Kool-Aid voice. He glanced at you, not taking the turn just yet. Are you going? Not without you. No thanks. You're very polite. You didn't think it was much. You weren't so impatient that you'd throw yourself out on the street, or abandon the one who drove you there. The rest of them could handle that.
I don't know why, but I just imagine Terry just making, like, the cartoon imprint of her out the car door.
just leaping out, just making a hole in the fucking metal. Clove jogged after the truck. Terry cheered and waved, trying to catch the driver's attention. Miranda skipped behind her, moving her arms in wide motions. Oof, sorry, I'm getting tired and it's getting late for me. And someone simp down bad for Baxter in my place. Also, good night, sleep tight, don't let the Canadian wildfires bite. Good night, Adamello. And don't worry.
I will do it more dramatically for you then.
Yes, we got like 3 simps in chat. We're covered. The truck lurked to a stop. They'd done it. What are you talking about? It's completely safe to open a car door and put your foot on the asphalt while going 40 down the street. I've done it before. Bro.
It's the ass's fault?
No, I don't think I will. Whoa. 3 Baxter Sims. Don't revoke my simp status arbitrarily. I'm saying me, Song, and Jackie. I have jumped out of a moving vehicle, though. I was a brat. I was a brat when I was a kid, and I was angry at my mom. So I, like, opened up the door while she was riding down the highway, and, like, yeah, jumped out so my mom would do what I wanted her to do.
The closest thing I've done to like jumping out of a moving vehicle was on a swing set.
Yeah, I've done that too. That's
But
fun. That's fun.
Yeah, it gets like scary once you like jump off a little bit. It was like, okay, I'm gonna. No, wait, I'm safe.
Yeah, it's super fun. Like you go as like high up as you can on the swing, and then you go jumping off. It does suck when you don't land on your 2 legs, though. That has happened. But you got the nice, playground, like shaved wood to break your fall, which is nice.
You know that one meme? You know that one meme with the little girl on the swing set and fell backwards?
Oh no!
And then is the Wii bowling.
God. Oh god, I was a menace on the playground. I'm just like getting flashbacks to when I was in middle school. And I would like push people on the swing, and they would be like, no, stop pushing me, stop pushing me. And I would like rattle it. I would just like rattle like the train and be like, oh, you want me to stop it? I think I've told you guys how I would like climb on top of the slides, like, and like stick my head out to scare people coming down. Excitement was plain on his face, but Baxter cautiously turned to where the truck and your friends had gone. He parked on the opposite side and opposite end of the nearly empty street. I'm still a simp. You said 3 simps. How are you alive? It was there was like a grass to the side, and I jumped onto the grass. I was a brat. You still are. Hey! Hey! Baxter grinned as he finally unbuckled. Shall we? Shall we dance?
Bruh, I just imagined that as he like opens the door for you and have the hand out like, shall we get some treats?
I'm sorry, Song, I had to move you because someone else is patting me. It's okay, you're cute. Boy. Gay. You know, after all the trouble we went through to get here, I'll have to think about that one. Baxter snorted and clapped a hand over his mouth. Okay, okay. Time to get that ice cream.
Ooh. Different neighborhood.
Yeah. Looks like it's near Hollywood, maybe, by that hill.
And the palm trees.
Yeah. You left the properly stopped vehicle and crossed the street together. The other three huddled around the large menu pasted on the broadside of the truck. It could be Bakersfield, actually. Because Bakersfield had a lot of houses like this when I lived there. It's close enough to LA that you could probably see, like, Hollywood and stuff. As you joined the group, you could feel the anticipation of a kid on their birthday. Except, it was somehow everybody's birthday at the same time. Up close, you could see the images were faded. They weren't as vibrant as they should have been, and just the paint were flaking out. Dude, they got the Sonic ice cream, please! Or the SpongeBob. If anything, the wear and tear increased the charm. It was real, and it was just what you'd imagined. You were finally experiencing a quintessential summer ritual. The order... Have you ever been to the ice cream truck song?
Yes.
Very
I
nice.
always got, well, it wasn't necessarily ice cream, but it was like some type of ice cream. I always went for like the bubblegum snow cone.
Ooh. Yeah, I always went for the Oreo one. That was like $2, I remember. It was like Oreo and cream ice cream.
It was like Snowstorm, I think.
Ooh. Was
Was
mine
it-
just called Oreos and cream? Let me see. Ice cream truck. Oh, it was Snowstorm, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one that I would get all the time. The Snowstorm cookies and cream ice cream cup. It was so good. Oh no. Can they fit in boats? It's so over if they can't. Oh no, I should have come with a lead. Ah! It's so Jover. The order window lifted and the driver gave a hearty greeting. Good evening. Oh, good evening. Good evening to you.
Hi. Hello. Wait, that's you. I thought the code was gonna say it. Fuck.
Sorry.
Hi, thanks for shopping for us. Sorry for chasing you. Or stopping. Words.
It's okay.
I'm not wearing my glasses!
No,
somewhere
no.
around here.
Thank you for stopping by. Can I get you something? Where's the Sonic ice cream? I always get the Powerpuff Girls popsicle because I was a Powerpuff Girl otaku as a kid. Yeah, I remember those too. Oh, I'll figure it out. It'll suck though. Ganbare.
Absolutely.
He beamed with victory, a cat who got his cream. Then he gave his first check over the options and shrugged. I want to see Baxter as a cat. He'd be a cute cat. You okay?
The first sentence, bro.
He beamed with victory, a cat who got his cream. He's the cream of the crop. Wishing you the best
I
of
will
luck,
not say
dwarf.
it.
Could have just got a dessert bunny. But no, had to take the camel. However, we do require a moment. Song, please. Oi. Are you bonking me specifically because you want to bonk song? Is that it? Here, I'll hold her up here.
No! 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 Stop doing things! Stop doing things! No! I do not need to be bonked!
Hold on. Hold on. There we go. You fell for my trap. Head pats.
Bruh.
Wow. Shimatta.
You think you're getting back? No, head pats.
However, we do require a moment. You thought it was Bonk, but it was me, head pat. Of course, no problem. Take your time. That started a great ice cream discussion. Ice cream was serious business and took consideration. Miranda was firmly in the camp of actual ice cream options, making the valid point that you'd come for ice cream. Terry wasn't convinced. Neither was Cove. Getting ice cream obviously didn't mean you actually had to get ice cream. Anything from the truck counted. The debate ended with no agreed on winner. Everyone just got what they wanted.
Hi again. I'd like a coconut popsicle.
Of course he would. Sure, let me get that for you. She reached over into a freezer and pulled out the first of the treats. She handed it off to Cove, and he passed her some cash. I'll have one of those snow cones, yo!
Terry, my God! And can I have a chocolate dipped ice cream cone, please? The D4?
They both received their treats, paid, and stepped away to clear the way. You decided to order...
Ooh.
Oh, that's a lot
Many
of
options.
options.
Oh yeah, ice cream tacos. I forgot that's a thing.
Oh yeah, I love the ice cream tacos. Those are good. Cartoon face popsicle. Oh. Oh. I'm like stuck
Oh
between...
my God. Orange cream popsicles.
I love orange cream popsicles. They're so good.
Bruh, that's like almost like orange dreamsicle.
Yeah. Song has been moved. It's time for my move. Oh. He wanted to head pat me. I've had ice cream sandwiches, but not tacos. Really? They're so good. They're like a chocolate shell. Really good.
That was like a waffle shell and it's just chocolate dipped.
Yeah. It's really delicious. Well, I'm stuck between cartoon character because that's funny and the taco. What about you?
I did the cartoon feed because that's like nostalgia right there
Yeah,
for me.
it is. Yeah, if I saw like a truck IRL, I would probably see if they got like the cartoon ones and buy those ones, and maybe like a taco or like the Oreos and cream. But I would definitely get the cartoon one, no matter what. Baxter, meanwhile, had yet to finish staring at the menu. With intense scrutiny, his eyes went over the rows of advertised frosty desserts, long after everyone else had already had their he wants black and white ice cream. Get the Oreos and cream.
Either Oreos and cream or vanilla with that's chocolate dipped.
Yeah. It was getting awkward, especially for the lady in the truck who would be stuck there until he finally got around to ordering something. Terry tried to break the ice, or ice cream, and cracked a joke. Get the ice cream sundae cup. The ice cream is totally white and the chocolate sauce looks almost black.
Terry and I have the same brain with that.
Chocolate is brown, not black. Fake Baxter fans. Hey! Terry just said the same thing. Shut up.
There's also a thing called dark chocolate.
Yeah, true. And we've had black ice cream, just like colored black ice cream. That was like sweet cream. For Halloween one year when I worked at the ice cream place. Dark chocolate is still not black. Food coloring!
Charcoal!
Charcoal, yeah, charcoal is too!
Charcoal ice cream.
She found that to be a side splitter, but it didn't even make a dent in Baxter's reverie. The world around him was lost to the palace of his mind. Uh-oh, he's in Persona 5. I'll go steal his heart. Oh, that's you.
Sorry, I was trying to find the charcoal ice cream.
It's all good.
Baxter?
Still no reaction. A new strategy was needed. Terry stuck a hand in right in front of his face, cutting him off from the pictures, taking all his attention. Yeah, then that's what he should order. Listen, he's gotta work with what he's got. I don't think most ice cream trucks sell charcoal ice cream, so he's gotta deal with chocolate. And vanilla is technically like a very light yellow anyway. Not white. He blinked and the spell of those tantalizing treats was broken.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is something the matter?
That's what we want to ask you. You've been quiet for a while.
Nah. Get that hand back on your head. Fine. You're only making it harder for Baxter. Ah, yes, I have been. Baxter put a hand to his chin and popped his hip out to one side. Damn, I wish I could see that. The focus that has been so centered on the truck was now set up upon the rest of you. I got like that mental image. Have you ever seen Kill la Kill song?
Yes.
You remember that one guy in Kill la Kill that would do all those poses? I'm just seeing Baxter making those poses.
He does have the flair for the dramatics.
Yeah, it fits. Guy from Nudist Beach or not? I don't know much about Kill la Kill. It was like the... Oh god, there were a few characters with blue hair.
It was made because he was skinny dipping.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Yes, he was from the Nudist Beach Rebel group. That was him. With that pose and his already eccentric style, Baxter looked like a side character in a cartoony mystery game. One who was definitely not the criminal, but still needed to be cross-examined for important details. He's the parrot from Ace Attorney.
Cross-examine, excuse me? What? Cross-examine? What do I have to do? What evidence do I have to refute them with?
You gotta unlock his mind locks. My problem is this. I'm unsure if I should get a dessert that's to my usual taste. If I do, I'd be certain to enjoy what comes from the ice cream truck. That would be nice. But on the other hand, this may happen only once. Perhaps it'd be more rewarding to get something new. An option that would be challenging to find in a common sense sort. Why not both? Which will add more to the experience? Indulgence or novelty? I want to make the right choice.
He's really overthinking this. Same.
I think I would say you could get more than one treat.
Yeah.
They're a few dollars, and it seems like you could afford that.
It's settled.
Yes, thank you. I believe I'll do just that. Police officer, anything you say may be held against you in court. Baxter Ward! Baxter Ward! Baxter Ward! Baxter Ward! God. I wish I could
Yay!
cross-examine Baxter Ward. Success! Indeed. But now you're going to have to bear with me.
Oh no.
You said so teasingly. It was all self-directed. I promise it's not what you think. I'm being entirely honest. I'm going to get my preferred treat of this type to eat. At least for one of them.
Okay. Why would we have a problem with that?
That is because my favorite is an ice cream sandwich. Oh, of course! Why did we not think of that? The ice cream sandwich is black and with white in the middle. Cove, Terry, and Miranda exploded into laughter. That's what I should have suggested, not the sundae.
So great.
That's the perfect black and white selection for Baxter.
I think I would laugh along freely, probably.
Yeah.
Baxter ran his hand across his bangs, his smile sweeping into a grin at the same time. It was obvious he knew exactly what he was doing. Far from being bothered by your laughter, it seemed like that was what he was aiming for all along.
You know,
I cannot deny that I originally tried them because of the colors. It had been picked out for me because they assumed I'd appreciate having a black and white dessert, which I did. But they are the tastiest type of simple ice cream treat to me. It's simply a coincidence, or perhaps it was meant to be. Just like his first and last name. If you insist, monsieur, I believe you. Go get your sandwich. Baxter approached the truck determinedly and leaned against the counter. He spoke briefly to the patient ice cream lady, then money was exchanged. In return, he got his prices. Coveted ice cream truck treats were finally in his hands. Baxter already explained his first choice, the one he knew he'd like. But the other option, the one he could only get from an ice cream truck, was a mystery. He held it up for the curious onlookers. Is it the cartoon?
I was just gonna say that. Is it the cartoon popsicle?
Please. In his grip was a damp wrapper that boldly stated what laid underneath, a creamy popsicle made to look like a cute girl with bubblegum pieces in the eyes. Let's go! He's our dude! He got the Powerpuff Girls one.
Bruh, freaking, like, was it? Since I always got like the snow cone, the bubblegum flavor, it always has a piece of gum with it. And I'm like, hell yes, he got the bubblegum candy gum.
She was a character from an ever-popular cartoon show. A sweet thing colored mostly by blues and yellows, and overall wildly out of place for a man like Baxter were to present. It's Bubbles!
It's Bubble!
Powerpuff Popsicle, I knew he was based, let's go! Yeah, Bubbles was always the one I saw too.
It's either Bubbles, SpongeBob, or Sonic for me.
Yeah. Baxter was living on the edge that evening. Clove snorted a laugh, Terry applauded, and I clapped. Powerpuff Popsicle, that deserves a head pat. You are going insane with the head pats tonight. You're going mad with power. Oh yeah, you can't get that in a grocery store. Or at
Or at a restaurant, and it'd be really hard to make it yourself.
You've done good, Baxter. Entirely straightforward, Baxter made his intentions known. This will be the first and last time I consume a small girl's face, ideally.
You can do that to me.
We match! Song, no, don't say it!
Too late!
You were too late, yep. Don't get to see you tomorrow or Thursday, sue me.
We
see.
match.
We match. We're matchies. After one more thanks to your crowd, the ice cream sales lady shut the side window. Then the truck slowly began to move. Your friends shouted and waved and gave grand farewells, wishing her well on her journey, bringing treats to young and old. She beeped the horn a couple times in a cheer of her own. truck eventually disappeared beneath the skyline, and you, along with the others, ambled across and up the road towards Baxter's car with treats in hand. Miranda and Terry giggled about something you couldn't quite catch, but it became apparent the minute they exchanged cones and took a lick each. Actually, using the word lick might have been generous. They're so gay.
Terry!
A peek at Miranda's half-eaten ice cream and the vanilla and chocolate smeared all over Terry's mouth said all that needed to be said about the situation. Elio, shut up. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something about Baxter. Wow. How dare you? Terry pitched forward, clutching her head, the cone nearly hurtling to the ground as she pressed into her temples with both hands. Brain freeze. Oh, it's you.
Hold on. This is... Oh, fuck.
Oh, to share an ice cream with Lynn again. Oh, we've shared ice cream before, huh? Song.
I think we have.
Yeah, we've shared ice cream a few times. We've gone to like that one ice cream place when we were all hanging out with Yume. And then we got that time.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Oops, my finger slipped. You redeemed the it should have been me. It should have been me, not him. It's not fair. Yeah, we've had ice cream at least twice. Because there was that one time when we were all going around.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
God, I am so clumsy. Yeah, we've gotten it. Oh my god! Delicious! Eating that up.
Karmic justice.
Yep. Yeah, we went to that one ice cream place near where you guys live, and then we also went down to San Francisco that one time, and we had like crepes, which I guess I would count as ice cream, right?
Ice cream crepe.
Yeah, ice cream crepes. I heard there's like a... Oh, we gotta go to that one crepe place. I heard there's a crepe place now. Nearby. Yeah, we gotta go get some crepes sometime.
Brain freeze? Brain freeze, huh?
God, I'm so clumsy. How tragic. She was so young. Cove looked to the sky and shrugged. Now, did you redeem it twice because you were covering it as jealous of both of us? Or were you doing it twice because I said we've done it twice and that you were jealous of me?
Oh well.
You elbowed him in the ribs and he went staggering off, clutching the most grievous wound. Then Cove pinched the edge of his popsicle stick, waving it like an accusatory finger in Terry's direction before taking a bite off the top. I'm jealous of both, but the reason I did it twice was because you said it happened twice. I had a feeling. The regret was immediate on his face the minute he crunched down on it. He stiffened into a cove-sicle. Luckily, both Cove and Terry made full recoveries after a minute. Let's see. Where's the sharing it with Baxter? Why can we share with Cove but not Baxter?
I mean, he has 2 ice creams with him. And
I guess maybe people can try mine too if they want, maybe?
yeah.
Oh, our most graceful and generous benefactor, you have given us a treat! Cove smiled as Terry bid him to join in on the act.
Oh,
Sure.
a boon for houses. Wait, a boon for houses Holden, Brooke, and
Ecker, I guess?
Eckert. How about Hellbrokert?
Love it. That's our castle name.
When did we get a castle?
The question went without an answer. Pass it over, buddy. Miranda nibbled at her cone through chuckles as Terry took an enthusiastic taste of your treat and followed that with an approving nod.
Are you done yet, you dessert hog?
Nope, that's the trick, Randy. I never have enough. She grinned. Her teeth were blue.
Well, I'm too generous and benevolent.
Randy did a mock curtsy, holding her cone out to you like it was a fancy goblet.
Please do me a great honor and please do me a great honor of a taste test.
Oh, Hedekudama desu! You give her the head pats. How's it going? It was a quick enough exchange, met with Miranda's queenly approval, after you had a selection of her ice cream herself. God, this is...
Okay.
Right? The others continued chatting as you clocked that there was a notably absent figure from the party. Yeah, Baxter! It was your fifth and newest addition to the group, who also happened to be the one who drove you guys here and made the plan in the first place, Baxter. Your eyes followed the retreating backs of Miranda and Terry, then the Cove, who already started to outpace you the minute you relaxed. You attempted to see if Baxter had gone even further ahead. There were no signs of that monochromatic color scheme you've gotten so good at spotting. A low chuckle from behind you gave away the ghost. Song? His tone was... The ghost.
Yeah, like what?
You're the ghost.
Ghost?
Yeah.
Where?
You're the
I'm
ghost.
a popsicle.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You're a popsicle now.
Don't.
Which event of the DLC is this? Song? Oh, Elio is faster. I'm sharpness, shootness, text. His tone was chill as always, but it was even more fitting considering the theme of the moment. Frozen delights. I wonder what it is that you're searching for, Bunny. You!
The path to your heart.
He felt bad, not noticing that he'd been quiet since you gave your well wishes and sent the truck off on its way. You imagined he would have fit himself into the conversation without much issue, but he hadn't. Instead, he hung out at the very end of the crowd, inspecting his dessert with the gravity of a man who had been face to face with the source of a deep-rooted fear only hours ago. He's just like me, for real, he's got social anxiety. Yeah. I think I'd offer... Yeah.
Or offer him a taste for dessert.
Yeah. Definitely not doing that one. No. Give him a taste. I thought my man thought riddle with you licking the popsicle. Riddle. You slowed to a stop altogether and waved on the others when they checked on you. Baxter's walk turned into a brief jog, aware that you were waiting and not wanting to keep you. It wasn't long before he came up from behind. You fell into step beside him, the two of you silent as he passed a wondering glance in your direction. It had been a hot topic of discussion with the others. It'd be good to include Baxter in on the fun too, even if he said no. Did you want to try? Baxter lifted his hooded eyelids higher, searching your face for something, though you weren't sure what.
Alright.
Alright.
God fucking damn it, this goddamn black and white man fucking shirtless shit!
I'm just like seeing the scene in my head. Ah! Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Overtaker!
God.
Really? You better! Quirking his head to the side, Baxter held an easy smile as naturally as a leaf on the wind.
Oh no, I accidentally dropped it on my neck here.
Oh,
It's
what?
like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. If you still want so, you can still have it.
Oh my god. Gonna have to lick it off!
We are so down bad.
He's so good! Suddenly, did you think I would refuse an opportunity to sample the finest fare that Sunset Bird has to offer? You knew he was teasing you. The minute was only fair if you did it too. You waggled your eyebrows back at him as suggestively as you could.
Suggestively, huh?
I think you may be disappointed. I'm only talking about the cartoon face popsicle. Oh, that is regrettable.
Oh no! That fucking man!
Dude!
He's so bold and direct!
Baxter raised an eyebrow as he glanced between the cartoon face popsicle you had and his own. I'm sensing impure thoughts. I am not sure where they're coming from, but they're here. It must be your imagination. Definitely not from us, for real, for real.
I see.
We have the same thing, Bunny. Yeah, we're matching!
Yeah, can the bites be identical too?
You pointed it out as a matter of fact, though you only shook your head in reply. Yes, I also sense impure thoughts. The Kirby with the gun. I got mine before you got yours. Yes? And that makes a world of difference. That 5-minute interval between when mine left the freezer and yours left the freezer is...
So the freaking solidarity of the ice cream, okay.
A chef gifts came naturally, compliments to the factory. After you offered your treat again, Baxter merely shrugged and leaned in to take a taste for confirmation. See my point? It's good, right? What's not to like? We have very similar tastes.
I love it.
Would you care to try my ice cream sandwich? It is delicious.
Yes, please!
Yes, please! It was messy to snag a bite when the cookie part of the sandwich crumbled to dust after your teeth made contact. The ice cream nearly dropped as you fought to get both in your mouth. Baxter broke out in easy laughter. He revealed a stack of napkins from his pocket. He offered you a couple for your troubles and returned the rest.
No, don't do that! I was hoping you see the little ice car lip, but you can't stop of it!
Right? You know, you're the only one sensible enough to have taken napkins? Accepting the paper wipe, you scrubbed the sticky residue off of your face. What's this icky paint like? Go! It's moving! I'm wearing white, Bunny. Of course I would. It's more like half white. The other half is black. And that still doesn't mean you need 200 napkins. That's true. Perhaps I have more than enough because I thought you might need them.
What is that?
So
What that mean?
he's like
What'd
thinking
that mean?
about us. He's thinking about us.
Yeah, but could mean another thing.
Would you like to try my ice cream sandwich? Something something hot dog song. It crumbled to dust. I think there's something wrong if your ice cream sandwich bread is crumbling into dust, my man. That is less than a reputable ice cream truck. Bro, have you never had the ice cream sandwiches? They crumble the second you touch them. They just stick to your fingies.
Wait, bro, I just realized something.
What?
This is your ice cream date.
It is!
It's your ice cream
It's my
date,
ice cream date! Oh my god.
This
Let's
is your
go.
ice cream.
I wanted an ice cream date and I got an ice cream date. Why? Uh-huh. Then what's that there? He pointed right at his face. There were traces of his dessert in the corners of his mouth. Baxter reached up to his lips instinctively. When his fingers met the sticky remnants of the treat, he immediately removed all evidence. What are you implying? What kind of ice cream sandwich did you eat? The type that you buy at Walmart? Yes, and they're chewy, not dry enough to crumble. He.
Bravo.
Ah, thank you. What are friends for? Alright, so the bad news. I did not find the fourth pottery sherd, and I cannot finish my skeleton vase. The good news. Let me see. Camel. And he's with the sniffer. Camel. Well, also, the other pyramids are like 800 blocks away. Goddamn. He stood straighter. The words put him less at ease instead of being reassuring. Oh. Not to mention, Baxter wasn't the type to hunch to begin with. So, he was trying to fix something that wasn't an issue. Sniffer.
Thank you.
I suppose they're exactly for times like this. Thank you.
Hey, buddies.
He stood straighter. Nah, there's nothing straight about him.
No, I was just gonna say that. It was like, straight. No, he's pan.
Right? Terry waved, her snow cone on high as she called out to the both of you. When did the others get to the car? Also, I had to tie him to a post because I looked away for about 6 seconds and he jumped over the feeble fence. Goddamn. Alright, we're coming! The sniffer is much too chunky, but the camel does not give a shit. Might want to put him inside the barn then, just in case. He called to her before you and Baxter took off up the street. Oh, he's too tall. Oh, shit. You need to make 3 block entryways. Goddamn, he's a fat ass. It's Fat Fuck Friday already?
But it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's only Tuesday. It's fine, he's tied down. Terry pointed her partially melted snow cone towards Baxter as soon as he came close enough. I wanted to try yours too. Mine's a little slushy now, but that's half the appeal. He gave his ice cream sandwich to Terry, making the proper cone in exchange. Oh, taking the paper cone in exchange. And for reference, what is the other half? Turned your tongue blue.
Really?
Did you get a cherry?
Yep. What?
What?
Huh? Cove shook his head, but didn't have it in him to get involved with that conversation. Also found a reasonably close beehive and will be relocating them maybe tomorrow. Ooh, nice. After they each got a chance to try the other's desserts, Baxter and Terry swapped again. Then Baxter leaned against his car hood while everyone else happily situated themselves around the area. Randy and Terry took seats on the sidewalk curb, apparently heatedly debating the possibility of blue cherry be the real flavor.
There's blue raspberry.
Yeah. I could definitely see there being a blue cherry. Terry had a fair argument considering raspberries weren't blue and yet blue raspberry. Bro.
Oh my god! Terry and I on the same wavelength when it comes to ice cream.
Right? Literally Terry. For real, for real. Yeah, blue raspberry did exist for some reason. Cove hovered nearby, couching himself on the summer warmth asphalt. He stretched and strained, trying to lick a stream of melted coconut popsicle running down his arm.
The messy man he is.
You remember you can't lick your elbow, right? You never could. Ignoring your well-intentioned warning, he pressed on. His face squished against his forearm, tongue angling to try anyway. I bet you can't lick your elbow, chat.
Oh yeah, try to do the same. Try to grab your own arm and on the same hand. Try it.
Yeah.
You can't do it
You can't do it?
unless your wrist is that flexible.
Yeah. Don't break your wrist. I can do it. Oh, wait.
I can do it. It's personal now.
The limits of the human body were a pain, but it was still pretty funny to watch him try to fight against it. You wish Baxter would lick his elbow. Yeah, that's my nickname, by the way, if you didn't know, song. Whenever I say something bad, Twi calls me elbow. I would never do that to you. Oi. With the absence of the ice cream truck's music, and the thrill that came with that, the street seemed entirely different. Houses quietly lined the street, and you now heard the rush of the wind. Branches swayed overhead in the breeze and leaves rustled. It didn't carry the comforting smell of sea salt. So here we are. Terry heartily licked the side of her snow cone. She leaned on her fist, the arm propped up on a raised knee. Her tongue was extremely blue now. Sounded very huffy about elbow when it was like a 6-day turnaround over me saying that and you going, I like it actually. Hey.
I mean, if Miranda's tongue is red, they both can make purple. It'll match their swimsuit.
Yeah, it will. It'll match Miranda's eyes too. Far away from where we belong and who knows where, camped out in front of some random suburban person's house. I've been innovating since I showed up. You've adopted like 3 or 4 of my things. Gotta try harder. Just kidding. Miranda tilted her head back to look up at the mailbox mounted to the concrete. Rocking to one side, she craned her head to get a read of what number was on the side of it.
Thanks.
This is you.
I'm sorry, my brain blanked out.
It's okay.
Thank you to the fine people of 231, whatever this street is.
Thanks.
They didn't do anything for us. Thanks, ice cream truck lady.
Well, thank you for the head pats, Overtaker. Alright, and thanks for driving us all the way out here, Bax. Can I call you Bax? God.
Well, it's better than turd.
Yeah. Before I could answer, Terry sucked in a bit of air and waved it off. Ah, that's not right. I'll work on it. Baxter chuckled, taking another bite of his sandwich. There's no need to thank me. It was exactly what I had wanted to do. It was totally worth it.
It was really worth it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Yeah, Bax, because I want you to go back to where you came from. Hey! I'll send you back to where you came from. Into, like, atoms. I'm gonna smash you till you just become atoms.
Was that thing from Monsters Inc. like, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Definitely.
Well, better than B-Man, I guess. Absolutely. The sky grew pinker and yellower, and you knew that day was soon going to come to a close. Somehow. It felt wrong. It'd gone too fast to be over. I'm still in Canada. I'm gonna smash you. You wish Baxter would do that. Hey! Gonna rip you apart. Rip you into shreds. Turn you into a fine paste. Though, summer never seemed long enough those days. As you were about to voice that thought, you heard the dim sound of something gurgling that immediately replaced the words that came out. Hey, did you guys hear that? Again, you wish Baxter would do that. I did!
Yeah, what is it?
Neither of the boys replied to the question, except for shakes of the head and shrugs in the negative. There was no time for a follow-up question, because the answer came in the form of a water bubble, then shot up in graceful arcs all around. Oh! Water gun fight? Oh, or rain. Droplets splattered onto paved driveways and were coming towards the sidewalk next. Oh! The lawn. The lawn sprinklers. Finally, the dune worm is coming to kill everyone.
Sprinklers!
Randy made a break for it, dashing into the street with the speed of an Olympian sprinter. God damn. Randy, wait up! Terry leapt onto her feet. Her shoes hit the concrete with wet slaps, while Baxter wordlessly searched for cover himself from the surprise spray, meandering away without any urgency. Sprinkler, I hardly know her. Responded with remarkable poise about the whole thing, unbothered by the fact he'd gotten wet today after all.
Wait, you know that, was it, like, sometime in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, there was, like, a time of, like, the wet hair meme?
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
I want to see that with Baxter!
Oh, God, that would be great.
That would be so hot.
Baxter even had time to finish the last bit of his desserts. What is he doing? Is he just walking?
Yeah, he's like taking like no effect to it.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd probably want to be with him.
So, like, it's just sprinklers. It's not gonna kill ya.
Yeah, we're in swimsuits anyway. Sure, you got in a little wet, but water was water, and you were hardly a stranger to it. You used to run through the sprinklers as a kid. It would dry pretty quick. I would run through the sprinklers nowadays, too. The coat didn't even so much as flinch. He only stood to his full height with his back to the car, a popsicle stick protruding out of his mouth. He glanced over at the others and grinned as he withdrew the stick clean.
Well,
How about How about this water-based activity? We're all still in swimsuits.
exciting.
Oh, well, isn't that an interesting proposition? Can you just imagine the people living in these houses, like, looking outside and seeing us running through their sprinklers? The challenge had been issued, and Baxter threw down the gauntlet. Cub's eyes popped open with shock, but he didn't allow the surprise to keep him from moving. He darted off to the lawns as Baxter came sprinting from behind. It looked more like Cove was running away from him, rather than into the sprinklers. My snow cone! Terry complained, sticking the paper cone higher in the air as she stayed well and good away from the sprinkler spray. It'll melt. It was almost already done anyway. Terry had a wetsuit on, but that wasn't gonna protect her snow cone by a long shot.
Oh, come on, Terry, live a little.
In spite of the fact that Miranda had led the charge for cover, she was easily convinced to jump into the fray. Skipping to the sidewalk with her ice cream in tow, she waved the two boys down to stop and wait for her. Terry sidled up to your side, clutching her honestly already melted dessert. Her eyes kept going between her much beloved tree and the sparkling sprinklers, but she seemed to have chosen to preserve the sanctity of the snow cone instead. I would jump in it.
Here I come!
Terry gave you a thumbs up as you abandoned your shoes and went frolicking through the sprinklers with reckless abandon.
Right, the only thing I'm concerned about are like the neighbors. Like, what are you doing on my property?
Right.
Get the hell out of
Yeah,
here!
that's the only thing I would be worried about, would be the neighbors getting pissed off.
Are you trampling over my tulips?
My cabbages!
My cabbages!
The temperature of the water was bracing. Odds have been good that it'd be cold, but that was almost on the next level. Did the suburbs put ice in their pipers? Oh, in the pipes? Wow. Still,
Also, like, Piper, like Peter Piper?
Peter Piper picked a... What was it? Peter Piper picked a...
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Peter Piper picked a... Peter Piper picked... Anyway. Still, you weren't about to regret the decision now. Take Baxter's hand and run through the sprinklers, right?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Let's go!
Yes!
Oh my god! He took off his shirt! Got in! Rushing up to Baxter's side, you bumped your shoulder into his and sneakily took his hand in yours. He pushed his hair back with this free one. The black and white strands blended. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twilight. Oh, song is now dead.
Muscles.
Titty. Nipplies.
Yes, exposed nipples now.
You hadn't gotten nearly that wet when you were at the beach. Ironic, considering that was the whole ocean, and this was some poor person's lawn you were trampling. Oh, how about a dance?
A dance?
A dance?
In a dance?
Odorimasho? In reply, you kicked out a foot in a grand pose. Grinning, he twirled into you, curling your arm around him. Baxter spun himself out and you made your way through the sprinklers, trading twirls and stopping to spin together. You were all fancy-footed and careful until suddenly you heard Randy cry out in surprise. She was covering her mouth and held what remained of her crumbling sugar cone. The ice cream had fallen, abandoned to the grass. Oh no! Wah! It was one thing to have damp ice cream, but it was another if it fell to the ground altogether. Everyone stopped, except for the sprinklers on their back and forth paths, and Terry Brook. Terry breached the wall of water, sliding across the grass until she could get a leg up. On one knee, she lifted her snow cone in offering as if it were the finest bouquet of roses. Randy, will you do me the great honor? Oh my god.
They're so gay! Oh?
Miranda lit up brighter than any star, giggling as she wiped the last streaks of ice cream from her fingers. Poor Cove here is fifth wheeling. She took the offered snow cone, dark hair falling forward as she smiled softly at Terry. Terry bounced up from the ground, dusting off what grass had adhered itself to her legs.
You know, it was just ice cream. I would have survived.
They're so cute. Terry was aghast, her hand at her clavicle before she reached out for the snow cone. Oh shit, my stream just went down for a second.
No.
My internet just like went off for like the whole thing in the whole house, like the lights and shit went out.
Damn.
Oh, I'm still up. Oh, okay. I saw my internet thing went out for like a second.
Yeah, it's still going.
Huh. Didn't interrupt on our end, Chief. Well, okay then. I'll take it. Alright, I'm taking it back then.
Nope, you already gave it to me.
Oh no. If only someone had divorced him and then invited him on a date to see him flirt with his new man. Just sounds like a skill issue on Clove's end. It's a different timeline. Clove's eyes met yours as you turned in the direction of the boys and he smiled, shrugging as if to say that he didn't know what to do either. The two were already invested in a new game of keep away until Clove stole it right out of their hands.
His shirt's all wet now.
Oh yeah! That's a nice little detail. Only to be immediately dogpiled by both. You turned to search for Baxter to see if he was gonna join the fray, but he was distracted. His attention was squarely fixed on Miranda and Terry, watching as they argued about whose snow cone it was and if Cove really had a stake in the matter. I see. He hummed, stroking his chin with consideration before brown eyes met yours, and the thoughtful expression gave way to a lax smile. Oh, he's like,
no, what is he thinking?
he's like, these bitches gay, for real, for real. He chuckled, gesturing to them as he gave you a look to ask if this was typical. In answer to which, you readily provided a big thumbs up.
They gay. Hey, nice job.
For Randy, anything.
So gay!
Terry beamed in reply, elbowing Cove in the ribs before the sudden hiss of another sprinkler, rising from its earthly tomb, reminded her of where they were. Randy shotgunned the rest of Terry's snow cone. A champion was born. Terry responded by crushing the paper cone against her forehead, to Miranda's delight, though she did get some of the syrup in her eye. Oh god! It wasn't long before that interlude was forgotten. Dashing and leaping resumed in earnest. But all good things must come to an end. Eventually, the sprinklers retreated into the ground, and all that remained of the celebration was 5 dripping young adults. Boo. I was just getting started. It should have gone longer.
Honestly, I think we went on really long for being Honestly, I think we went on really long for being a bunch of sprinklers.
The sun was situated almost perfectly halfway below the horizon. It was probably about time to call it quits for the day. Actually, you were really sure to call it when another breeze swept up and caught on the new soaked and very cold fabric of your clothes. Shivering in place, you watched as Terry and Miranda immediately found each other again. The girls clinging desperately to each other for warmth. Terry and Miranda. Very gay. Good for them. Good for them. Cove tugged on the hem of his shirt, pinching it away from his body before allowing it to fall back with a wet slap.
I should have taken this off before I went in. But that means the clothes will be stuck tight to your skin.
Yeah, that's like a good thing.
Yeah. Moisturizer.
Yeah. He promptly rectified that and stood off his shirt, cheeks pinking with embarrassment when the girls took a break from being cold to whistle at him. My god, these bitches gay. Good for them, good for them.
Guys, I wasn't wearing this on the beach. It's not different now.
Cove wrung the water out of it before swinging the shirt over his shoulder instead of pulling it on again.
And before anybody says anything, it's gonna be colder wearing it than not wearing it. True.
Yeah. With all the moisture. Tell me about it. Damage to your shirt was as bad for you as it was for him. I would not strip. I'm sorry. In public? Maybe in private with Derek. Or not Derek? Why did I say Derek? Why did I say Derek? What? Why did I say that?
Thinking on this timeline. Excuse me, Derek.
What?
Of all people, he has not showed up once on this fucking playthrough, and you're thinking about him?
I don't know.
Another
I don't
Baxter
know.
over here. Excuse fucking me. This is Baxter we're doing here.
Yeah, what
not
was
fucking
wrong with
Derek.
me? What is wrong? Why did I say Derek? Why did I say Derek? What? 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 Hey, yo, in private with Derek, Elio on the right path. I knew you were being far too defensive about. Anyway. Oh my
so
god.
Funny. That's too funny.
Oh god, my model stopped moving correctly. Okay, now it's back to normal. Wow, I feel like I looked into like an alternate dimension or something just for that second when I said that sentence. What the fuck?
But it has the same energy like when you're doing it with what was it? How you're doing it with your significant other, but they actually call out like your first crush.
Oh my god. Oh
It's like the same vibe.
no. God damn. Wasn't even my crush. I was just stringing him along. Just manipulating him. Wow.
My god.
I guess for a second I wanted to manipulate him a little bit more. You can handle an extra layer of wetness.
Oh shit, speaking of wetness.
I do regret that we did not bring our towels. I guess you're just gonna have to stay wet longer, Baxter. Too bad. Ambled into the road to pick up his abandoned shirt. Listen, I hate Baxter a lot. I'm never gonna disrespect him by calling him Derek. What the fuck, Elliot? Freudian slip! I knew it would happen at some point. Hey. Baxter then returned to his car's side, as did the entire gang. Wow, what a line to show up to. An extra layer of wetness. Hey there, Cran! Yeah, it was bound to happen. I must confess, I don't find it nearly as cold as you all seem to. Would any of you care to use this? I'll take it. I'll sniff it. I mean, what?
What?
His eyes met yours as Baxter offered his shirt up by its collar. Thank you, what a gentleman! Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Skyrcon. Speaking of wetness. And that was it for my bottle of water. Wow. This has definitely been a stream full of hydration. I filled that shit to the top. Yeah, thank you. What a gentleman. You draped his shirt over your shoulders like a blanket.
He does it for you. He doesn't just give it to you. He does it for you.
That like smile on his face, like it's what he was wanting you to say. Didn't fit quite right, and the fabric was thin, so it soaked up what water was still on you. But when you pinched the front of it closed, it kept the wind out better, and that was enough. It wasn't immediately obvious at first between the earthly smell of wet grass and damp asphalt, but you picked up on the scent of something heavy and floral. Speaking of wetness, Elio, I have another question. Is water wet? Is water wet? Is water wet? Or is wet water? Are liquids wet? Or are wet things liquid? This has certainly been one of the streams ever.
Bro, not gonna lie. Like, I love the smell of like, what is it? Wet asphalt, especially during a rainy time.
Yeah, same here. It's kind of
like
calming.
It's like, it's strange, but it just smells so nice.
Yeah, it just feels like everything like kind of returns to the earth when after it rains. It's nice. I don't like getting flooded when it rains, but I like the smell of it. It definitely wasn't you, and it sure wasn't this neighborhood or cove or the girls either. He does it for you, staying half naked. Thank you, Baxter. The thought was nearly put aside until you burrowed deeper into his shirt to trap what warmth you could. That you realized it was probably Baxter's cologne. Tis truly a question.
Cologne.
He got like a musky scent. To the side, Terry and Miranda remained linked. Their knees were practically knocking into each other. God. You couldn't pry them apart with a crowbar if you tried. That had to be effective. Are wet things liquid? Elio. Let's see.
Bro. Bro.
I think we have to do the second one, right? Right?
Yes.
That's
Also,
true.
I just looked up. There's a thing called black and white cologne.
That's his cologne. That is
Yes.
definitely his cologne. 100%. Baxter, want some help warming up? Opened your arms to him. Baxter laughed. He threw up his hands, relenting as he shifted for you to come closer. Tell us, Elio, is it or is it not? To be or not to be? That is the question. You made your way over without further fanfare, and he pulled you into a tight hug, despite the water on him. Aww. He hadn't lied. He was warmer than you would have expected any of the others to be. Fish have no concept of water, as it is as intangible a concept as air is to us. Damn, really? I guess that's why they do that thing when you take them out of the water. Wonder if that's what would happen to us if we lost the air. But you couldn't exactly pretend that the goosebumps up and down his arms weren't there either. The smell of wet fall? of asphalt. He's got an asphalt. He got a faulty ass. You rest your arms comfortably around his waist. You doubly confirmed the rich scent was his cologne, but you couldn't tell what the smell was exactly. It smelled pleasant, though, and you only noticed it more once you'd started to think about it.
Perfect.
Your thoughtfulness is appreciated, Bunny, and so is your body heat. I mean, I can continue to provide. You don't need to thank me for anything.
Yeah, I can just keep you warm all night if you like.
It was the sudden cough from Cove that made you remember exactly where you were. When you looked from over Baxter's shoulder, Cove glanced away as he awkwardly scratched his cheek. As they have been wet so long, wet isn't wet, it is simple, all they know. And so water isn't wet. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Wow, get a room!
You get a room, Terry, with Miranda.
Yeah,
What's all
come
that
on.
about?
What? Does Elio think water is wet? Yeah, I guess I'd say water is wet. And wet is water. Liquid is wet. And wet is liquid. Baxter's chest rumbled in a low laugh, nodding in agreement as he released you from his embrace. Which cheek? Oi! Die! All of them.
I don't mind.
You did, however, allow his arm to settle comfortably around your shoulders. Baxter then gave the group a once-over. Miranda and Terry were still chattering their teeth, and Cove, in spite of claims to the contrary, wasn't doing too hot either. You have said far worse. I have. That is neither here nor there, though. It'd be no trouble if we were to return now. I truly don't mind if the car gets wet. Andy and Terry vehemently and loudly disagreed with this suggestion. It's a rental! They'll probably charge you if we track all this water in. Oh my god. Not exactly.
We can at least wait until we're not tripping everywhere anymore, right? Even if we're not all the way dry.
He glanced at the car, then to the others. Baxter already started reaching for the door handle when they disagreed. He allowed his hand to fall to his side. I suppose it would be tragic to ruin leather upholstery. Thank you. It is kind of you to be so considerate.
In that case...
I am certain my acquaintance will appreciate it. Terry mouthed acquaintance to Miranda, then over to you, only to be met with an equally confused shrug from her and a knowing chuckle by you. Cobb shook his head until water started flying from his hair. It's like a dog. It splattered against the side of the car, already wet from the sprinklers earlier. Hey!
Oh, it's fine with Baxter when it's fine with Baxter. Then we can stay a while longer.
Absolutely. Staying longer didn't mean staying still, though. You and the others walked down the sidewalk, sandals and shoes squelching with the residual wetness as you made your way throughout the neighborhood. The neighborhood, but not your neighborhood.
So...
Men. Sure, that doesn't smell like the ocean.
Cove's nose crinkled as your head perked up. He smiled as if to confirm you two had been on the same page the minute he even mentioned it.
Oh, yes.
I find the scent of lawn clippings rather relaxing, personally.
Okay. Just makes me itchy.
Men. Derogatory. So does Sand Cove, by the way. Your band of 5 continued to meander past a street sign, and Terry narrowly managed to avoid getting her shoe stuck in a gap in the concrete. You know something?
I know a lot of some things.
Miranda offered cheekily, grinning from ear to ear as she looked in your direction. Good work, Randy, but I don't know how we got from the beach to here. A very important quest for ice cream, remember? She swatted Baxter in the side with her free arm. He rubbed at the place, and you wondered if it actually hurt him or if that was for the dramatics. He's such a theatrical dude. So.
Bro, from this angle, it looks like Terry and Miranda are holding hands.
It does! It looks like Baxter's looking at Cove's ass.
Or maybe he has pecs.
Maybe. Looks like. They are! He most certainly is. Hey, you can add sprinkler running to your list of water-based summer activities. And since we're talking about your past water exploits, oh boy. Cove already tensed up before Terry even answered her question. Twist ending. You don't get with Baxter, Baxter gets with Cove. I ship it! I ship it! How'd you end up skinny dipping anyways? Cove dropped his face in his hands, shaking in disbelief, while Miranda snorted a quiet, oh my gosh. It was tempting to point out that Cove was the one who brought up water-based activities to get Baxter's sprinkler running in the first place, but you resisted the urge. Impressive segue. Segue?
Yes, segue.
Impressive segue, Terry. You guys aren't curious? I'm just asking what we were all thinking. The people want to know. I'm the people. I'm the people too. It's like a win for Elio. Get his sprinkler running. Sorry, what?
What?
It wouldn't have been... Yeah, what? It wouldn't have been obvious he responded at all if it wasn't for the slight pressure against your shoulder. Lester gave a half shrug with his free arm. It is not nearly as intriguing as you might imagine.
Honestly.
I believe it was about 3 years ago. I was vacationing at a lake cabin and was stared to by those in my company. Was he at Bible camp? I feel like that stuff happens at Bible camp. A dare? A tale as old as time. I believe it was around midnight and the water was freezing, but it did make for a memorable trip. As I said, it wasn't a particularly remarkable story. You heard the sparse details. It was easy to believe. It seemed exactly like the kind of thing that Baxter would do. Take the log, I'm not crazy. Huh? Wait, oh, the log. Sprinkler running. Come on. Bring it up. Oh, wow, to get Baxter's sprinkler running. Yeah, it does say that. I guess that is the activity. He may be accommodating, but the minute that Cove challenged him to something, it was on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Elio, would you like another thing of water? Yeah, sure.
Now.
More remarkable was today's adventure, I wager. It's not every day that I'm able to go running through the sprinklers or chase an ice cream truck across the city. Alright, let me go get some water. I'll be right back, because I ran out.
Oh. How you doing? As I munch on ice. And yes. Oh my god, Elio's model be twitching so much. What the fuck? Elio's just banging his head on the grate.
Hi, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Your model be whack.
Oh my god. Wait, why is it like this?
I don't know.
I was
This is Twitch after all.
We were saying that before we went live, actually. Because my model was twitching, and you're like, I know you're on Twitch, but... This were Facebook, a book would have appeared. Oh no, my model stopped. Model stopped reacting. Calibrate! Calibrate, goddamn you! Oh no. I guess we are stuck in limbo. Limbo's company. Come on. Turn back on. Okay, anyway. I'll just keep going then. Limbo company, stop copying me. You stop copying me. What is this, Skycon? Oh wait, I'm back to moving. What the fuck he doing? That look on my face.
It's so well with the rip.
God. I am doing something to that tombstone and I don't like what I'm doing. More remarkable was today's adventure, I wager. It's not every day that I am able to go running through the sprinklers or chase an ice cream truck across the city. Much less with such delightful company. Oh, you! Terry let one hand dangle daintily. Her opposite one was covering her mouth as she acted like one of the many old ladies you could find around Sunset Bird. Baxter didn't reply, gaze now fixated on the sidewalk in front of him, as you all continued ahead, one square of concrete after another. No, truly, it reminded me I am not nearly as old as I might sound. He gazed to the back of his neck with his hand. Oh, he grazed, not gazed, holding it there.
Of
Then-
course he is.
Yeah, he's gazed. Then he stared up at the sky, but it was clear he wasn't staring at the clouds. I was searching for something past it that wasn't there anymore. Oh, he's being a sad boy. The last time I've done anything of this nature was when I was a child, running around with my old friends and causing havoc to our poor, unsuspecting town.
Instead of show that in the game, isn't it?
Aw, he's being a sad boy. I'm a sad boy all the time. You never go, aw, what is this? You gotta have the riz, and then when you're sad, everyone's just like, oh my god, he's being a little sad boy. Gotta give him some comfort. Gotta give him a hug. If you're always sad, then everyone's expecting it.
I don't know if I want to go for the second choice or the third choice.
Yeah. Oh, I'm curious.
Because the third choice will allude to the next game, but
Yeah.
like the second one is like, we're happy you thought of this.
Yeah.
It was fun to experience this because of your decision.
Yeah. No wonder I'm always sad. I'm curious about the old friends.
No.
Oh, no, we grew apart. You could hear a pin drop in the pause he took.
Oh.
His voice grew softer, the clarity of his brown eyes losing some of their luster as he continued. We were not much for speaking even before I left for college. Aww. When your eyes met with the others, your own group of friends, you all frowned silently. For you and for them, it seemed near impossible to imagine the possibility of losing touch. Talking and hanging out with those people was as natural to you as it was to breathe. It wasn't the same for Baxter. Don't worry on my behalf. It was only natural. I would not have expected anything else. What do you mean it was natural?
It's not to sound like mean in any way, but it's like this dude can't keep a permanent relationship.
Yeah, something's going on. He's a sad boy. Alright, gang. Spread out and look for clues. The killer is in the graveyard with them. The killer. Those of you who are able to remain close with your longest friends are lucky people indeed. I agree, Baxter. I am not friends with anyone I grew up with anymore. Like, I moved in 4th grade and lost touch with the kids I grew up with. And then I lost touch with the kids that I grew up with until high school when I moved again. And I lost my high school friends as well. Even without moving, that can happen. Yeah, it just happens. You get into different interests and you just move on. It's sad, but it's life. That's why you just gotta keep the people that stay in your life closer to you. Cliff came to mind, and you found yourself looking at him unconsciously. He smiled. It had been 10 years since you'd first seen his face. You'd hoped you could still see it in another 10 years. A twilight stroll.
Nighttime.
Yeah. I'm gonna look in that house and see what they're doing. They got the blinds all the way open. I always do that when I see like an open window. I'm like, oh, what they doing in there? But I know I probably shouldn't do that, because what if I see something bad?
Oh, homie?
Yes?
Why don't you DM for a second?
Oh, yes. Oh, but yeah.
Not now, though.
Yeet. Let's see. Even as night fell, you thought there might still be a chance to cling to the thread of this day. Everyone was sufficiently dried enough, anyway, to not consider yourselves liabilities. When the vehicle came into view, Cove mumbled. Staying outside and oh, that's you. Sorry.
No, you're good. Staying outside in swimsuits until it's nighttime and getting ice cream, it really is like we're kids again.
Not just being... oh.
Not just being like kids, but kids on vacation. Well, Baxter's not on vacation. Well, Baxter is on vacation, but it's like someone's birthday or the 4th of July.
Fireworks! Baxter dropped his keys, startled when Terry saw me. Yeah, wasn't there like fireworks during this hangout in the original?
I think?
Yeah. Baxter dropped his keys, startled when Terry suddenly screamed.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. He waved off the apology, kneeling down to pick them up. That was the second time his attempts to open the car had been interrupted. Perhaps the third time would be the charm.
What was that about?
We can't go home yet. I just remembered there were fireworks today. Olive and Miranda looked at one another before they turned their scrutiny onto Terry.
Or what?
I think it's to celebrate an opening or something. Okay. Well, we can do that some other time. It is starting to get late for us. And there is also the thing SkyreCon wanted us to show. To show.
Oh, what could it be?
Yeah, well, here. I will try and do this at the same time. Well, actually, I can't do it at the same time. Here. Let me just... Can I just drag this into here? Ah, okay, there you go. So this is by SkyreCon. Just pop this out. It's so cute! He drew
That is
it,
really cute!
he drew it over a piece of bread. Yeah, hold on, let me zoom
Wait, I
in.
think I can see it.
Yeah, you can see the bread. I think you guys will like it. Yeah, let's zoom
That is
in.
so clever.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing like sand. Cause like
I was just gonna say, I really like the sand texture that you got there. Like, oh wait, it's bread.
yeah, it's bread. That's honestly ingenious. Like using that for like textures like that. Like be like just use
Wait, have you
bread.
seen the card? This is bread.
Yeah. This is great. This is really cute. I am definitely gonna be saving this. Thank you, SkyreCon. This is really cute. I love the little bunny ears and the songs of whole gay sticking up. That's cute. Yeah, thank you for drawing art of us. Came out super well. But yeah, I think that was all of the art for... Oh, there's text. This is bread.
Yeah, in the top corner. This is bread.
Nice. I think that was it for the collab art, I think. I don't think anyone else had anything they wanted to show for art they did for this stream, so I guess we will end here for tonight. I was bored. I did it in an hour.
It's beautiful.
It is
Very
very
beautiful,
beautiful.
Sky.
Thank you. Thank you for doing it, Sky. It's super cute. It's art time. Not today. We're just showing this because this was collab art someone did. So I thought it fair to show it. Does that mean compliment time? If you think it is time to compliment, then yes, go right ahead.
They're gonna compliment you.
Better compliment song as well.
Stream!
And let me just... Y'all should... Wait, did I mistype this? There we go. Y'all should follow Song as well. Please follow
No.
Song. They are great. I love Song. Choo choo choo. I eat your hoge. It's very fun hanging out with you, Song. I hope we can go watch Five Nights at Freddy's soon. Maybe
We
after
need to do that.
yeah, maybe after the Thanksgiving hell. The Thanksgiving
Oh my god.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday craziness. Maybe after that we can go see.
I'll play over the weekend.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
You're absolutely a blast to watch. You play off Elio so well, and I genuinely enjoy listening to you. There you go! You got a compliment song! After Thanksgiving, confused Canadian sounds. Okay, I'm sorry. After Americans' Day of...
American Eating Day.
Yeah, American Eating Day, which is every day, but this time we're eating turkey. Which may not be every day for all the people that eat burgers every day. But yeah, oh, my model just died. So, oh my god, my model is freaking out. Okay, I guess that's a good indicator to end here. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Well, bye, good night.